Last week on Dungeons and Dummies, our adventurers ventured forth for the first time in person. While easy at first, their search for Thirstwell Vanthamper ran into a little resistance on the second floor.
She says, "Hey, what do you think you're doing up here? You go to the basement. I don't need to hear about your rituals. And nobody's getting a Thirstwell, okay? Unless it's his mom or his brother, or if you found his dad. Nobody's seeing him."
Thanks to Buru's new shield catching a quick fireball sneeze, combat ensued.
Have you had enough of this? Yes or no?
Yes.
You see, unbeknownst to the guards, a little glowing ball of fire appears. Hot red fire. And a fireball gets cast.
Oh.
Right there. And you're gonna roll for initiative.
I could have diffused it.
More guards get alerted from the contagious and loud sneeze, but Thirstwell helps out our adventurers to save his own skin.
What do you think you're doing? And then you hear this kind of like piling, like this just clambering, hitting against walls. We heard something from it outside. We thought something was wrong. And Thirstwell just cuts them short and says, "Nothing is wrong. These are dangerous creatures we're dealing with, and sometimes noises get made. Stay back and go to your posts."
They find what they're looking for in the box. They get more than they bargained for and an unfortunate ally.
You may not like the allies that you have to keep, but sometimes you have to keep them.
This is Dungeons and
Oh, Jeff.
Dummies.
No.
And welcome back. Take it away, Frank.
Dope. So dope. Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of Dungeons and Dummies. Last week was neat and different because we got to be in person. This week is going to be neat and different because we're going to have multiple casualties. So that will be the unique thing that happens this week. And we'll see who those people are. But we're back online, and not only are we back online, but for the first time in a month, we're back on Foundry VTT. So that's cool. Let's dive right into what happened last time, because we're going to be starting things off with a little bit of a bang. Also, I just realized you guys all need to update your HP to what it should be.
Have already done.
Okay. I think, Buru, Nunu, you definitely took some.
Yeah. On Foundry, right?
Yes, on Foundry. I need you guys to implement that.
Right.
I got my ass lit by that fireball, but that's
same skis. Yeah, that's right. That's 10.
So if anyone took some damage, just make sure to do that. I probably should have done that ahead of time. But yeah, you guys got in a little bit of a scuffle, and I literally mean a little bit, because you blew up 2 of them to start, and then 3 of them, and then you kind of swept up the rest. But to keep everybody straight up to speed, Nunu and Buru, you were in the midst of kind of clambering around what seemed to be Amric's room. The rest of you went in and out between Thelmara's room and this kind of like powder room, and then there was this iron staircase in the room to the south, which only Yoll climbed, found some dead prisoners, and brought them back down the stairs, disrespectfully dropping one along the way.
It was a piece of shit. He collected taxes. No capitalists around here.
Yeah.
Whoa, you fucking watch your mouth right now, boy. Nunu's a capitalist through and through.
Technically,
And he's highly
still
against
be
the
communist.
union. Highly against the union. Fuck union.
Okie dokie. And so then you found an interesting looking statue that Gantash seemed the most interested in, and he was bold enough to walk up and poke the statue, at which point it reached out to attack him. So I am going to start this session with an initiative roll, because that is what
I
happens
had
when.
forgotten about that. I'll be honest. I had forgotten about that bit.
Yes. So that's what we're going to do. Maestro, if you can hit that music, we're going to just get this thing started off with a little bit of a banger-ski.
Oh, fuck yeah. I fucking love me some good
Am
bang energy.
Is
Am I
everyone
right?
rolling, or is it just me?
Well, everyone's going to have to roll.
Yeah.
I just got to remember how to do this. Okay, everybody can just roll, right?
You can just
think
roll
there's-
from your character sheet, yeah.
There's a lot of manual rollers here.
It's the only thing I do in.
Oh.
I would suggest doing initiative and Foundry stuff.
Yeah, it'll make Frank's life easier. The game's paused. BT dubs.
Oh.
Ah, so big.
That's a reaction to rolling a 12.
Oh my god, he's an Ogre.
Oh my god, he's an Ogre.
I rolled an 18, you dingus.
You should be in Thunderbluff, you Minotaur. You're in the wrong place.
Yeah.
That sounds like a. It sounds like that stems from hate. That comment stems from hate. What the fuck are you doing in Orgrimmar, you fucking Minotaur?
What's the icon for this thing? Holy. God damn, that's a cool icon.
I said, God damn, boy. I said, God damn.
Okay.
Why is Ethan's camera still zoomed in?
Because it's a funny meme, right?
Yeah, it's a hoot. It's a riot. Everyone's
It's
just
absolute hoot and riot.
a hoot and riot and tootin' Putin.
Very good.
Okay, so it's we are going to start this thing off with a surprise attack, because I don't think you would have been walking up to this thing, quite ready for what was about to happen. So everybody's in except for Rhea. I apologize, Rhea's not in. Should I put the corpse in too?
Can make it roll. Make it roll.
That's your decision, Frank.
Okay. So what happens is this statue, this metal kind of suit of armor, the eyes light up orange and red, and it attacks you with its long sword that it pulls out from behind its back. With a two-handed long sword attack, it will roll to hit. We'll play it for a 22 to hit. And it is going to attack you for, my friend, 9 slashing damage. And then it will wind up again, swinging and following through for another attack for a 15 to hit. 15 to hit? Gantash?
If it meets,
got
it
that armor
beats.
on.
If it meets, it beats.
Okay. Do you have the armor on or no?
I do, but it's you. If it meets, it beats.
Oh, shoot. That is... Okay. So it's going to swing through, slashing across your chest and opening up your robe and cutting through your chest, and then it swings again to hit you for 10 slashing damage this time. And it will step forward and...
What do you mean? I'm standing in front of it. How could it step forward?
Oh, sorry. I'm supposed to be behind Gantash.
Why is that?
I remember I was
He
behind
did
him
say
with-
that. He did say that. He did say
okay.
that.
So if you can move me, I have no idea where that is.
Yeah. I don't think I was in the room either, but I definitely wasn't. I was
Okay,
like,
this makes
I
more
was in the
sense
hallway,
now.
I believe.
Okay, let me... Just so you guys know what's going on with these. Okay. But it will, in fact, attempt to get around you to boot the door closed as its final action here.
Jesus.
Can you do me a favor and give me a dexterity check?
Sure can. Give me a second.
It's trying to close the door?
Yes.
Dexterity. So just a flat dexterity check?
Yeah.
Gonna be a 5.
Okay. So it successfully
Oh my god.
Can I argue that I have a say in whether the door closes or not?
Yeah, sure. I'll let you use your reaction to stop it.
Okay. What do you want me to roll?
So you're gonna roll for a dexterity check too.
You have a moment to talk about our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ.
So let me just clarify. On the left of the stat is saving, or is it to the right?
The right is saving. Saving will almost always be high. It will always be higher.
Okay. So it's on the
If
right.
the one is higher.
So this one I'll real roll. That's a 9 plus 11.
11. So our statue boy here ended up with a 13.
Oh,
So he
like
was
it.
able to successfully boot that door closed, and that is his turn. Nunu.
It's an action open doors, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, I know. Sorry, we're just adding quick.
These doors
So
are
I'm still riding Kevin and Snaggle paw thing. The cat is in the pouch underneath of it.
Yep.
Fuck, let's go.
We're gonna actually use this to indicate the bird too, just because for some reason I couldn't get the token in.
Oh, I think I sent you the token of it a while
Yeah,
ago.
I can't get it in the game.
Okay, fair enough. Understandable.
Yeah.
Now, since this is my first time using the spell, I can cast Cure Wounds on myself, correct?
Does it say touch? I think
Yes.
Cure Wounds is touch.
It is
so
touch.
It is
yes.
touch.
Okay. I want to.
You can though.
So I'm going to Cure Wounds myself. And how I touch myself is I just embrace myself, like hug myself, and Cure Wounds. And that is 1d8.
That could have gone a lot worse, David.
He expected it to be.
Wait, you touch yourself?
Yeah,
Roll a
I-
Constitution saving. No, I'm just kidding.
Performance, roll performance.
That is 1d8 plus 2, by the way.
Yeah.
That is a 4 plus 2 is 6. Neat.
Okay.
And I'm going to give Kevin and Snaggletooth some food.
Okay.
That is my turn.
Okay. Next up is going to be Rhea, who will push through and attempt to push the door open. Now, the thing was not able to get in the way or lock the door, so she's going to use her action just to open the doors.
All right, Rhea, let's go.
And she will run back here and start pulling up her heavy crossbow. But her action was to open the door, so we're going to leave it at that. She loads the heavy crossbow at this point. Next is going to be... Oh, I didn't do this right. Next is going to be Yoll, actually. You would have heard, obviously, everything that's going on there, the commotion, the attacks, and then the door slamming. And now Rhea running by.
5, 10. Oh, Jesus. I guess I'll go there. Is that acceptable, or is that too on the stairs?
I would say so. It's going to be kind of like a little bit awkward to fit in, but you can fit in there because it's the staircase would be up above.
I guess it doesn't much matter where I am. I could be there or there. I just want to grapple the armor.
Okay. Go ahead and roll that strength check.
17.
17 sure beats a 12. So
Oh yeah, baby.
So you get your hands on him and you are able to grapple this suit of armor. A little bit hot to the touch, despite it being in a little bit of a cold room.
Fucking taking fire damage or something?
Nope. No, you're okay.
Fantastic.
Is that it?
I guess. I don't think I can do much else.
Okay. Okay, Buru.
Actually, you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna rage because I'm mad because he fucked up my friend.
Okay. And Gantash is pretty bloodied up right now. Like he is slashed open pretty good.
Probably should have done that beforehand, but you know, whatever. We're fine.
Next is Buru.
Okay. So am I? I know Yoll just did it, but that's okay.
Yeah, you'll be okay. You'll be okay under there.
Okie dokie. Want to attempt to shove my flail in its mouth, its head.
Okay, go ahead and roll
That
to hit.
specifically, okay? The silvered flail, by the way.
Yes, I know.
And with advantage. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, yikes.
That ain't it.
A
That ain't
12? 12 does not hit.
it. Fuck.
I mean, it is, to be fair, a suit of armor. It is a giant suit of armor. So I
Yes.
feel like its AC is probably
Buru
pretty
did try to shove the ball, the flail in its mouth, so that's probably why.
So you you flail your flail, and it just kind of clangs against his shoulder, but it's a hardened steel, and it doesn't even dent.
All right. Oh yeah, let's do some bludgeoning damage. Yeah. I want to shove him.
With your head?
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
Sir, yes, sir.
Strength saving throw, right?
Yeah.
That is a nat 1.
You only
I
roll
tend
what?
to always get
A
those.
D4.
Yeah. What is the DC, by the way?
15.
Jesus. So he is going to take 2 bludgeoning damage as you shove him up against the wall, despite being held in Yoll's hands. Kind of like Yoll goes with him and almost like slams him up against the wall.
Oh, I actually forgot he was grappled. Whoopsies.
That's okay.
That might
does
hurt.
mean that anybody has advantage on him if they attack him, though.
Well, they get it because you're raging too, right?
They get it for a lot of reasons.
Okay. Sorry, next up is going to be our little homeboy here. Now, you are not preventing him from swinging. He is able to get his arms out and kind of go for a stab. And unfortunately, Gantash, he has his glowing red eyes pretty well set on you. And he
Like
swings
Sentinel.
out for... What's that?
Sentinel.
Okay, let it rip.
I forgot that I had it. Oh, that's a crit!
Okay.
Suck my
Okay.
idiot dick balls.
Let's go! Let's go!
How's
15.
Oh, you
17
got a 1 in
plus
there.
2?
Damn.
Okay. 17. Jesus. that's a
Yeah,
lot
and
of
that's
damage.
with rolling a 1 on my first d20.
Oh damn. Okay, yeah. So that definitely hits. You sink it clean through his shoulder. Although, do you have to let go to
I
attack?
only need 1 free hand. I don't know. It's kind of ambiguous because like Sentinel just says you attack it, and you can attack things that you have grappled.
You can. I don't think you can do that. I don't think you can do that. Let me just double check that just to make sure.
Grapple does explicitly say with at least one hand free.
But your great shovel is a two-handed weapon.
Yeah. How about we make it instead of I'll roll an unarmed strike instead? How do you feel about that?
That's fine. Don't you have like a quarterstaff or something you could use?
Yes, but it's not equipped.
Oh, I see.
Because I'm grappling something.
Okay, so roll damage for a crit on a one-handed weapon, or on a punch. Sure, it'll come out
I
a
don't
little
even
differently.
remember.
I think it's 1d4 plus strength mod.
It is 1d4 plus strength mod, but I'm a Tortle, which
It is
means
not a 1d4. I just realized. I'm pretty sure it's literally just 1 damage.
it's not. Unarmed strikes are.
I played a monk. I know.
Yeah.
But a monk specifically gets a d4.
Oh,
Yeah, 1 plus your strength modifier.
Okay, 1 plus my strength modifier. However, I have claws. So my claws are natural weapons when you use to make unarmed strikes. If you hit them, you deal slashing damage equal to 1d4 plus your strength mod.
Okay, there we go. Okay, so you do have a D4.
Yeah.
Okay, so roll the D4 and it's plus your strength mod.
And it's a crit.
And we're rolling it as a crit. I can take that as
Two D4s.
2d4 plus
You could still get 15.
4. No, I can get 12, but still not bad. Plus my strength mod. Yeah, okay.
Oh, baby.
That's pretty good. Okay, so I'm glad we sorted that out. So you just with your one hand, you kind of let go and reach in and slash him across his head, and you're able to sink your claws in and rip a huge chunk of metal out of the side of his helmet. Pretty good attack, actually. Okay, so that's your sentinel. Still his turn, though.
Yeah.
So he already rolled, and he rolled a 13 to hit. Gantash misses, and then he's going to do it again.
Oh,
I shit you not, that is a 20. That is a crit. So he is going to hit you for 2 of these.
Oh no. Oh no.
In total, it is 8 damage. It's a 3.
We're so...
It's a 3 and a 1. Out of D10s, by the way. Those are D10s.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Guacamole. I thought he was a goner for sure.
Same.
And
it's a good thing you're wearing that armor, bro.
It hasn't really helped here.
Oh,
I mean, the first attack missed.
I don't even have my shield up.
Oh, you don't have your shield equipped?
Well, I didn't. We're not really fighting, so I just.
True. And I guess
Okay.
you haven't had a turn yet to equip it.
and he can't get away. He can't get away.
What?
Yeah, no movement.
Oh,
No
oh,
movement.
because
He
sorry.
has 0 movement. He has 0 movement for 2 reasons.
Next is Silas.
10, 15.
3-foot fireball, just burn everyone alive.
The door's open, right?
Yeah, the
Yep.
door's open.
I
Yep.
would like to running into the room, seeing Gantash a little beaten and bruised.
A little.
I'm going
Very.
to cast this guy here. So
You're the
he'll
brave.
gain temporary hit points equal to my spellcasting modifier.
Which is.
7.
Ooh, doggy! Yippee-ki-yay!
Am I correct? The modifier is how much is added from my intelligence. So it's plus
Uh,
7.
If your
Spellcasting ability.
Yeah, if your spellcasting is based on your intelligence, and the modifier would be your intelligence modifier, not to be confused with your intelligence save.
Oh, okay. So
So
Oh,
I
okay.
assume
Looking
that's
at
5.
boundary, the
it's
number on
5.
the left
It's
is
5,
your.
not 7.
It's okay.
It's 5, not 7.
It's alright.
It's
Okay.
still something.
Is this a timed spell? Like, does it only last for a while, or is it just when you leave combat? Because it says
Yeah,
when the
it's-
spell ends, but it doesn't specify how the spell ends.
This is a minute. The bottom right corner.
1 minute. Okay.
But it's also a touch.
You did.
Yeah, he's touching.
Oh,
Yeah.
sweet.
And can I hand Gantash something, or is that an action?
No, you can bonus action it.
I'd like to hand him a healing potion.
Holy moly.
Okay. So you kind of reach in, put your hand on Gantash. You feel this emboldenment come across you, and you feel a lot better despite having been gashed. You still feel pretty miserable, but a lot better than you were. And then he slips you a healing potion, so you can tuck that into your inventory.
I would like to remind everybody that you can feed someone else a healing potion for.
I just didn't know if I could
I think
do that.
I think it's an action.
It's an
No,
action.
I'm just saying with an action. That's just a
Yeah.
yeah.
I just didn't think I could do that, so I handed it to him instead.
Mhm.
Anything else?
No.
Okay. Okay. Next is Gantash. This will be interesting.
Yeah, it will. First question. As the Helmed Horror is grappled, would I need to disengage to not have an opportunity attack? Because he's
Yeah.
You.
The only condition of grapple is the grappled target speed is 0. That's the
Yeah.
only condition.
Yeah.
Titties.
You can always risk it for the biscuit.
I have a question for a second question then.
Mm-hmm.
Mind Link. Would you consider that an action or a bonus action
Mind Link.
when I talk to people in their head?
Oh, yeah. You can do that as. Honestly, I would let you do it as either or. It doesn't specify, but it's going to be quick. So it's basically like talking. So.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna disengage.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna wrap around back here.
Okay.
I'm gonna mind link with the Helmed Horror. I'm gonna attempt to at least.
Ooh, I like this
Okay.
play.
Okay.
You can use your action to give the creature the ability to speak telepathically with you for 1 hour. The creature must be able to see you, must be in the range. There was another part that I read that was kind of important. Something about the language.
I think it needs to know a language.
It needs to know a language, but that's why I'm attempting it. I could fail, but I'm using my bonus action to do it.
Okay.
I don't know much about these things, but you would know enough about them because this is kind of a clank situation from what I recall.
Fair. I'm still gonna attempt it. It could fail. I just want to see what happens. You don't need to share a language with the creature for it to understand, but you're right. It does need to speak one language.
So you can't do it with like a bear,
Okay.
ant, or furniture.
What do you mean? Bears have a language?
Yeah, they. Beasts have.
And sorry, and what I'll say in Mind Link is, Alt, we mean you no harm. See what happens.
Okay. I just need a moment to think about that.
It's a risk. It's a risk. He could just come fucking push Buru out the way, come fucking charging for me, finish the job.
He has 0 move speed. He's grappled.
Oh, I see. Okay. I'm glad I disengaged then.
Good shout.
Okay. Okay. We're just going to carry on from there. And you'll see what happens. Nunu. So at this point, you have heard, obviously, the commotion going on outside. A lot of running, slamming doors, attacking. Like, you're catching all of this now.
Yep. I'm gonna hop off Kevin
Okay.
and look back at Kevin and search Slobber Chops
Okay.
and tell them, wait here. Danger. Well, 5, 10. What's my movement speed? Swings. 10. I can go there. Goody. That's as far as I can go. 25. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. That is it.
dash.
I'll use my action to dash, yep.
Okay.
Where are... Oh, there they are. Here. Right, that's... Oh, I'm right here. Never mind. Oh, I can see him. Can I technically see him through both the doors?
Let me see here.
Probably.
Yeah, you can. Wait, where the hell did you go?
Right beside your mouse cursor. Like I'm literally right beside it. To the right.
I
of your
can't
mouse
see your token.
I can't even see this door anymore. But that just might be because I'm not in vision of it.
I can't see your token.
I can see it.
Okay. Weird. All right. Let's carry on.
Bonus action. Are there pebbles on the ground?
No, this is inside like a super high-end house.
I have a try. That's it then for my turn.
That would have been cool though.
I can make these
You'll
rocks.
get pebbles eventually, buddy. We just gotta get outside. Okay. Next is going to be Rhea, and she is going to launch her heavy crossbow at this creature that is being held. And she will hit it. She will hit it for... Ooh, not bad. She will hit it for 6 piercing damage. So she lines up, gets a good angle right through its chest as Yoll continues to hold on. And she's going to use her bonus action to reload it. Next is going to be Yoll. Let him go.
Can I ready an action instead of performing an action? I mean, yes, I can, but it's about the action.
Yep.
So I would like to ready an unarmed strike, sort of.
Okay.
Based on the trigger of him attacking someone.
I'll be right back, by the way.
Sure.
So if he attacks anyone, I want to react to him attacking by throwing him into the wall.
Okay.
Like, effectively, like bashing him into the wall, but remaining grappled.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, you can do that. Now, bear in mind that your rage will dissipate.
Yeah, I know. I was just thinking about that.
Isn't what you explained just Sentinel?
No. Yeah, kind of actually. It is Sentinel.
Do you want to just attack him?
But no, because it's got a different... I mean, the point was to try and prevent him from even being able to attack anybody, but...
Well, you can ready an action you can take a help action that will... you can almost think of it like distracting him when he's going to attack, which gives disadvantage on the attack.
Right. Yeah, my rage will end, and that's kind of lame. I guess I'll just throw him into the wall.
Okay.
I'll just attack him.
You're going to attack him? Okay. Are you doing the claws again?
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead and roll the hit.
I don't actually know what I'd roll for attacking that. I think it's just
Come back.
a strength check, so I'm just going to do that. Like, there's no weapon mods. It's just a strength check, I believe.
Yes. 14? 14 does not hit. So you swing at him, and this time you can't find like a thin piece of metal that you can rip up. You just get him, right on his chest, and it's just the metal is too thick. You're not able to pierce it. I assume you're going to keep holding him?
Yeah, I'm going to keep grappling him, and I guess I'm going to move right there. And
Okay.
that's it.
So you rotate around him. Buru.
Sir. Attack him again. This time advantage. 19.
It doesn't hit. So you...
It doesn't hit? Really?
It doesn't, yeah. So
What
you...
in God's fucking name? Really?
It's a suit of armor, bro.
It's a literal suit of armor. Wait, what is your background, bro? I just looked at that. Okay, so yeah, so you swing, and again, you just catch like a really dense piece of metal right in his torso, and he just clangs right off and just slashes wide.
Damn, I really should have did this earlier. Fuck. Well, I'm gonna push him against the wall again.
What's so funny, Frank?
Don't you have to hit a creature for that?
Oh, you don't like my stuff in my background? You
No.
judging?
Nope. Anything else,
You-
Mr. Buru?
Do you not have to hit a creature to hammerhorns it?
Oh shit, you're right.
Yeah.
Wait, how did I hit it the first time then?
I didn't see that. I'll be honest with you. We're gonna keep it as is, though.
Oh, okay. Guess I'm good. That's it for now, I guess. Fuck. This is a doozy.
Oh fuck! I didn't have to attack because I have attacked since my last turn. Fucking
Oh, because the Sentinel.
fuck.
That is, yeah.
It's fine. It's fine.
Yeah, I rolled 2 12s. What the fuck is going on?
So you're good?
Yeah.
Okay. Mr. Suit of Armor is actually still, despite everything that's happening around him, he's keeping his eyes locked on Gantash right now, as kind of the guy who activated him. So he's going to try to break out of this this grapple, and he attempts to do so with a roll. And Yoll, you need to contest it with your own strength.
Yeah, and I have advantage on it because I'm raging.
Okie dokie.
Is this? It's a contested check, right? There's no save involved.
It's a contested check.
Can I say that I help him? Oh, never mind.
Well, he's already got thing. He had to beat a 6, so he's doing okay. So he was not able to break out, so he carries on being held. That is his entire turn. Next is going to be Silas.
Oh yeah, baby. Fuck do we do with this piece of shit?
Kill him.
I'll just kill him, huh? Just kill him.
Well, as a ranger, I'll just.
I come into the room here. Say hello to everybody.
Hey, how you doing?
You're still grappling?
Yes.
I can't really do much. I'm gonna be
Grappling does not mean that you can't attack it.
True. I'm gonna cast this.
And you have advantage on all your melee attacks. I'm just saying.
I'm gonna cast this.
Intelligence saving throw. Good
There's
choice.
no way this suit of armor's got a brain. There's no
Exactly.
way.
He may not have a brain.
I have
but
to
he-
attack though. I have advantage? Or you said on melee?
It's only melee. This is
Yeah.
a spell.
Wait, it's an attack? No, this isn't an attack.
Oh, okay, never mind. It just shows on mine to attack.
No,
and
it's just a
damage.
check.
It's just a
Fine.
check.
Fine.
They
He
make
may-
a check and then they take damage.
He may not have a big brain, but he does. Silas, as you go to kind of mentally lash this helmed horror, you feel this kind of aura about him that he may be a little bit magically resistant. And so he is going to roll twice on this check. And his highest roll is a 9. And that, I assume, does not beat your modifier or your
Your DC.
check.
My DC?
Yep. I think it's 15, last you said.
Yeah, it's 15. Yeah.
Okay. So he takes full damage. Go ahead and roll your 3d6.
I'm gonna roll it in person. Here.
Wow,
Okay, now.
3 6s. Incredible.
Incredible.
That's a 1.
Okay.
That's a 5. Come on,
Okay.
6. That's a 1. Okay, well, there you go.
So 8.
No.
No, 7.
Oh yeah, 7. Sorry. Okay. Okay, and you can see kind of like the now kind of gashed up and ripped up metal helmet kind of like just caves in a little bit, but he's still just like very unmoving, red eyes locked into Gantash right now.
Ethan, stop doing that with your mouth.
Okay,
It
and
wouldn't be so bad if we weren't so close.
I can get closer.
Silas, anything else?
He's so saturated. He looks like a Dorito
No,
or like a Cheeto puff.
nothing
dude.
else.
I
It
don't.
really does.
Nothing else.
Okay, so next up is Gantash.
Okay, so no response on the mind link, eh?
No response. Now you do get the feeling that he or she heard you, but nothing.
All right. I'm gonna cast level 2 Cure Wounds on myself.
Okie doke.
So 2d8. 3. That's a 1. Fuck. Okay.
2d8 and you rolled a total of 4.
Yep.
Bummer.
Yeah.
Yeah, these rolls are very low.
That's a drag.
Let's see. Where do I want to move?
What's so funny, Frankie?
Where do I want to move?
I'll tell you after.
Okay.
So hold on. 5.
Welcome
10,
to session 17, where
15.
we find a suit of armor for 3 hours.
I'm gonna open this door. I'm gonna open this door.
Okay,
Can I attempt to wear the armor?
get in.
I'm gonna go
Answer
20.
myself.
Oh shit! I'm gonna see that and then go back inside.
Oh
no.
no!
Oh, no. You pull more ads. No.
No. He's gonna. Okay. At least when he opens the door, he sees that there's light right outside.
Yes,
He wouldn't make the decision to go outside. He'd be like, "Oh shit." Okay.
correct.
Okay, so that's fair. But I can't close the door as an action, so I have to move just to the side.
I mean, I would let you like hold on to the handle and bring it back. That's
Okay,
not a
yeah.
problem.
Yeah. And then I'll just
Okay.
sit there.
Okay. Next is Nunu.
It's okay, boys. I'm gonna crit because I'm a ranger. Going to just move there. I'm going to use my bonus action
Mm-hmm.
to cast everyone's favorite ranger spell, Hunter's Mark.
Okay.
I really thought you were going to say prestidigitation.
I'm sure everybody knows how that works. So then I will now attempt to hit him with my longbow.
Okay. Let her rip.
I don't have advantage, right?
Where are you standing? I can't see your token.
So one tile above Yoll to the
Okay.
left.
Right
So
here.
one up
Does-
then
Just over
to
here,
the
bro.
left.
Does he have advantage? Oh, up to the no. Wait, does he have advantage because he's within 5 feet of you?
No, it's only melee attack.
Okay. Okay. Let her rip.
Incoming crit, baby. That is actually only an 18.
That is not going to hit.
No, sir.
So your arrow just clanks off of his shoulder and gets stuck in the wall.
Are we keeping track of ammo? Right.
Kind of. Yeah, it's a little, I'm going to be a little loose with it if I'm being honest.
I'll try to my best to keep track of it.
Yeah. Okay. Next up is going to be Rhea. Rhea is going to take a shot with her crossbow. Big bad crossbow. She's gonna have a similar result. Other shoulder clanks off, and now you've got crossbow bolt in one, an arrow in the other part of the wall, and she just uses her bonus action to reload. Next is gonna be Yoll.
Well, we're gonna I want to keep him grappled because he's obviously I can tell that he's fucking horny for Gantash.
Yeah, he's trying to get out, and his eyes, like, as Gantash is moving, his eyes are just like constantly locked. Like wherever he goes, it's like a turret.
I want to try and get in the line of sight.
Okay.
Between this guy and Gantash, and then I want to bash him into the wall again.
So you intentionally stand in between him and Gantash, like trying to block his vision?
Yeah.
Okay. He, like, as soon as you kind of get right in the way, his head just kind of tilts up and locks into your face.
Okay, great. And then I'm gonna bash him into the wall.
Okay. You're doing the claw thing?
Yeah, but I'm gonna do it recklessly. He's looking at me directly.
Okay.
And I'm like, are we vibing? I'm gonna do it recklessly.
Okay, let her rip.
God, do we cover this thing with a blanket and he just stops?
I was 21.
Okay, that'll hit.
So that is D4 plus. Oh, let's go, baby.
Oh, okay. That's actually really good. Do you add your strength to that?
Mm-hmm. With the claws, it's so the claws are a weapon. It's a 1d4 plus your strength mod.
Not a crit. I totally forgot.
Yeah.
Okay, so you slash out at him again, and you rip a huge chunk.
For what it's worth, it's also a slashing damage, if that matters.
It is good to know. Is good to know.
As opposed
almost like a hangnail, you kind of rip off the side of his face and peel off a chunk of his armor that goes all the way down to his shoulder. I hope you like that description.
I hated it so bad.
Nails on a chalkboard.
Oh fuck.
Is there anything else?
No, that's it.
Okay, Buru.
Gotta roll freaking 20 or higher or something. This is disgusting.
You have advantage if you're attacking him.
So you're saying he blocks his vision, focuses on him.
You see his head tilt up because he's a little bit shorter than Yoll, so you see his head kind of tilt up towards him.
It looks up.
He's looking at me.
Yeah, so it's been turreting, following Gantash around the room, and then he gets directly in the way, so he looks up at him.
God.
Yoll gets in the way.
Might as well just try something dumb.
Okay.
Want to shove an iron pot on its head.
He's stealing from people in Skyrim right now.
Yep.
I don't even play Skyrim. I want to shove
Put the
an iron
kettle
pot
on their
its
head and take everything off the counter. No one's the wiser.
Okay. Okay. You are going to make a strength check
have a
with
pot.
advantage, and I'm going to make a dexterity check with disadvantage because he's being held still. Okay.
Why do you have this item?
Oh.
I got
Bro, what the fuck are these rolls?
I got a 3, so you're able to. He's kind of he almost gets out of the way, but you just clunk it on top of his head.
Okay. Does anything happen?
Just
Does he
kidding.
stop? Fuck. This is like some fucking Kingdom Hearts shit. Please tell me he just fucking stops.
Okay. Fucking. From beneath, from the when you plunk it on, the whole inside, almost like
Playing
the whole inside
Pokemon
of
at
the
night,
pot
you know? The whole
lights
fucking
up like the inside of a stage light, and then you plunk it on, and for a half a second it just stays lit up, and then it just slowly fades, and then it just goes dark.
You did it.
Did we actually just do it?
There's no way.
Did Buru somehow save us all by when he randomly looted a fucking iron pot?
No, I had this since the beginning. I start with one.
Yoll, as you hold on to this thing, it neither attacks you nor attempts to get out of your grapple. It just kind of sits still.
Okay, I bought us some time, I think.
I am going to take you out of initiative.
Yo! Let's go! Iron pot for the win! Let's go!
That was pretty good tactical awareness.
Sorry.
That was awesome.
Okay, you can stop the music. That's fine. You know.
Oh, okay.
Yo, Frank's tilted right now.
Go!
It's like, fuck, I wanted to kill one of you.
Take that, bitch.
I mean, he did some work.
Yeah. Yeah.
Iron Chef Buru over here.
Okay.
Gantash steps forward and then he's like,
No way this happened.
great job, Buru. I'm deeply sorry. Sometimes the pursuit of knowledge gets the best of you.
I'm just gonna smile. Just looking at the pot. Just a hilarious scene.
I'm gonna go immediately back to the room and fetch Kevin. Sir Slobber Chops.
Okay.
And I'll come back. Can I not move? Fuck. There it goes. I want to come back riding him.
Wait, what? What's that black stuff?
That's the pot on his head. Okay. Okay. I can't see your token, so just keep your mouse on him, and I'll keep. Yeah. Okay. So you see Nunu come riding in on this pterodon, and he's got slobber chops neatly tucked up in this leather like pouch underneath him. And he seems pretty content. Slobber chops is just kind of like licking at his claws and like purring and cuddling into this pouch.
For fun, I want to lift up the pot. I'm just kidding.
Can I tie up? I'm like put manacles on this thing.
Okay. Yeah, so you move him, and as you're kind of moving him, you can see the kind of light start to flare up a little bit, but it just like flares and then goes down, and like almost like a phone that's dying. Like it just slowly gets darker and darker and flares up and darker. But you are able to get them on him.
Just be safe. And whatever weapon it was using, can I take it out of its hand?
100%. It's got a long sword.
I'm gonna do that and then hand it to Buru. You want it?
I'm good.
Okay, then I'll chuck it out the window.
Okay. The window is closed.
I'll chuck it through the window. Like I'll like javelin it through the window, through a closed window.
Okie dokie.
Like uncaring, unconcerned. Nope.
Okay.
Absolute disregard for everybody's safety.
Okay.
Okay, this thing was probably guarding something. Yeah.
Yeah,
okay,
probably
yeah.
the dead people upstairs, guy.
I don't think it's guarding dead people. It's got to be something in this room, no?
Can you describe the room
this
again?
Stairwell.
Yes. So that room.
Said it's a study.
Yes. So it does look like a study. There's an oak writing desk angled to face the middle of the room. There's a matching chair behind it and 2 black candlesticks atop it. Other furnishings include 3 bookcases and a freestanding suit of plate black armor. And a wrought iron spiral staircase that leads up.
Can I search the desk?
Yes.
What was through that door, Gantash?
Outside, the balcony. I just thought it was safer in here, strangely.
Hate to hear what he saw outside, but okay.
All guards, and I don't want to deal with those again.
Oh, Gantash, maybe we move this armor outside and take off the pot.
I turn to Yoll and I say, does clank work like that?
Not quite.
Maybe he's...
I would recommend avoiding taking the pot off.
Same.
Okay, so what you find on the desk, so it is not a desk with drawers. It is just a plain, almost like a table, basically, desk. And there are a couple of books on the desk, and that is it. You can see on the bookshelves that they are basically full bookshelves. There's a couple missing from the centers. From the center of the stacks, so you can kind of piece two and two together that these might have been taken from those stacks.
What I want to flip through the books and see kind of like what they're about.
Sure. So these are definitely some kind of higher end books. You can see that there's like a gold trim to the pages, and the first book that you find is called it's got a red cover, and it is called The Last Charge of the Hell Riders.
Okay, next book.
The next book is a purple book, and it actually doesn't have a name on it.
Can I flip through the pages, kind of see what it's about? Like, is there anything kind of readable about it?
Sure. So you open it up and you actually find that there is the pages are actually stuck together on this one. So the book opens halfway.
Must be my book.
And there is a cavity cut into this book. And inside the cavity, you find a small iron key.
Ooh,
And I
Scooby-Doo shit.
I take the key out and I look at Yoll and be like, I'd imagine this was for upstairs.
I think I only cut the chains, so you can go try if you'd like.
Not that curious. And I'll look at the last book. I don't know how many books there are, but
I'm going to interrupt Gantash there and say, well, if you're curious enough to anger a suit of armor, I'm surprised you're not curious enough to go try a lock.
it's the magic of the armor, Nunu, that I'm curious about.
Hand me the key, Gantash. I'll go check.
I'll pass him the key and return back to book 3 or whatever next book is there.
Did I say there was 3?
You said there was book. I don't know if that was like the only 2 books.
Just the two on the table.
Okay. Then he'll bring his attention to like a bookcase. Like he'll start like looking through a bookcase. Okay,
so there are what you can see looks to be roughly between the 2 bookshelves, roughly 200 books. So you're just going to be looking through, trying to find maybe interesting titles?
Yes.
Or...
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm going to leave you there for a minute then.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to use the bathroom.
I'm going to go upstairs and try the locks.
Okay. So you go out there. So these are the locks that you broke off earlier.
Yeah, the chains that I broke, hoping that some of the locks are still intact.
Yeah. So while fairly damaged, you plunk it into one of the padlocks and it does open.
Okay. That's it. Back downstairs.
I'm going to leave the room.
Okay.
And go to the stair landing. Can you see my token now or no?
No, I'm just following your mouse.
Okay. I am going to hop off Kevin and look at Sir Slobberchops and Kevin and say, I'm going to go look for food for you, Sir Slobberchops. And I'm going to quietly as possible. I don't know what the hell's downstairs. I don't know if there's guards waiting for us. I'm going to do it as quietly as possible. Walk down the stairs. Like if I have to tiptoe, like the slowly.
Okay, give me a stealth check.
Oh wait, my stealth mod here. 11 plus 3 is 14.
14. Okay.
Yep.
Now this is going to be an issue because I don't have your token, so I'm going to have to give you a new token. So let me just work on that.
Yeah, no worries. Because I have all my character stuff on D&D Beyond, so.
Okay. Where the fuck did I even put them? There we go. Can you see that one?
Yes, sir.
Can you click on it?
Yep.
Okay. Wherever your other one is, can you just like tuck it in a corner somewhere? Maybe in Amric's room?
Yeah. I know it's the balcony, but as long as I have, there you go. I have control over that one, the new one now.
Okay, perfect.
The new one.
Okay, that makes sense. Okay, so before I start this little side quest over here with Nunu, what else is everybody thinking?
Can I just visually inspect the suit of armor?
Yes.
I know we've already done this, but to see anything.
Bless you. Bless you.
Bless you.
So it is a very intricate, well-crafted piece. The armor has various carvings into it, different patterns on a almost scaled type of armor. The shoulder pads have these demonic faces, or the pauldrons have these demonic faces carved into them. And you kind of look it over, you can see the whole thing is basically made up of just this super, super thick black black iron. Give me a nature check.
Okay. That's an 8.
An 8. So as you kind of look it over, you can see that the type of metal that it's made out of, the type of iron, seems a little bit different from what you might have seen in the past. You can't quite place your finger on why.
Okay. Is there anything that, because he's standing in the corner, is he just standing in the corner? Is there anything behind him, or is he's just standing there?
Just him.
Okay. That is, I guess that is all.
Okay.
Do we know what's behind this door?
It was a conversation me and Yoll had about
Yeah.
that.
Oh,
they
that's the
just talked
balcony.
about-
That's the balcony. Sorry.
I don't know what's going on down here though. Is that also balcony?
I think that's a window.
That's a window, yeah.
That's a window.
Yeah.
I am.
That's a window you threw the sword out of.
Perfect. Did I hear anything when it landed? Yelling, screaming, pain, suffering?
No. Nope.
I'm gonna go
Perfect.
over to Gantash and see what he's up to. While, after inspecting.
Okay. So he is flipping through the books.
And as he kind of approaches, I look over to him and I say, potentially fascinating. All these books. I don't condone what Thalmara has been studying, but it leaves an old man curious.
Yeah. Jesus.
Yeah.
do I respond to
You
that?
guys
Huh?
are so good at RP.
How am I supposed to respond to that?
Any way you want.
Have you found anything interesting?
DM?
At this point, you have found two first edition fiction books, rare first editions.
Ooh, sell those.
Do they have
And-
names, or am I just gonna like dub them as like first edition fiction books?
As you're kind of breezing through, yeah, I'll just, they don't have names right now.
No, that's okay. I'm just asking. Like I'm just asking for the
On
'cause-
the road and the catcher in the rye.
because the last charge, like I wrote it down,
Yeah.
so I just wanted to
Yeah, so this is these are just fiction books, but let me find out what they are.
In the meantime, so far, nothing that points to anything quite magical, but still interesting to see. I don't think Thalmara kept a lot of her magical studies here. I could be wrong.
It must be important to her, being heavily guarded by this suit of armor here.
I don't know if it was the books it was guarding.
I'm gonna toss the key to Silas and say this was for the cages upstairs.
Do you want me to hold on to this?
I don't know. I don't fucking want it.
Oh, did you test
Did you-
it while I was in the bathroom?
Yeah, I went upstairs and checked to see if it was gonna work on the locks, and it did.
You threw the sword outside, right? Through the window?
Straight through the window.
I'm going to toss the key out the window, too.
Wait,
Okay.
what?
Wait, we don't know. We already know what it's used for. We don't need
You
it.
guys not check what's in the cages?
Of course,
Human
I checked it was in the
beings.
cages. There were 2 dead bodies that I brought downstairs.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, from
Yoll
last session. From
broke
last
the
session.
locks already. I'm tossing the key because
There were
has no-
bedpans and
no
dead
purpose.
bodies.
Okay.
That's
I just want to also say that I'm going to take book 1, like the last charge of the Hell Riders, and I'm going to take these first edition fiction books.
Okay. Now, at this point, I'm just letting you know you've been through the one bookshelf.
Yeah, I'm going for round 2.
Okay.
Yeah. And I'll motion over to Silas. Do you want to help me look through these?
Why not?
Hey, it'll speed up the process.
Speed up the process. Although Phrank has to read twice as fast.
All right, we'll get that done. I already sent you the two names.
Oh, shit.
Okay, so just for a moment, I'm going to jump over to Nunu. So Nunu, you make your way downstairs. A little bit of squishiness under your feet, but definitely not what your normal pace would be. You're able to find a decent little tiptoe pattern, and you make your way downstairs. Where do you go?
I'm heading to the kitchen,
Okay.
and I want to. Can I like peer? Is the door already open?
Well, you didn't close it behind you, so yes, we'll say the door's open.
Can I peek around like this cupboard here to see if there's anybody here in the kitchen?
Yeah. So that's the dumbwaiter. So you're able to peek around, and you can see the kitchen's totally empty.
Okay. If I'm just looking on the countertops, do I see any food readily available?
Yeah, so you can see not on top of the tables, but there is almost like a pantry, like an open pantry up against this wall here. And there are various herbs, spices, and dried goods. So there's dried meats, salted meats. There is a large like wedge of cheese.
Oh, cheese!
Yeah.
Fucking love cheese.
That is your assortment.
I will take the cheese and the meat. Maybe I'll make a little charcuterie board.
Okay.
And since I know that this door here goes downstairs,
Mhm.
Can I peer through this door?
Yeah.
Cool. I'm just gonna add cheese. Is it a wheel of cheese?
It's like a wedge of cheese. Like a
Wedge.
quarter of a wedge of cheese.
Oh,
of
fuck.
a wheel of cheese.
Oh, I can't. There's just no item for cheese.
Like Parmesan or like
Sharp cheddar?
brie.
You know what? It's a
It's blue cheese.
it's a kind of soft, almost like a brie.
Ooh. Mm. That'll pair very nicely with some salted. Get some nice animal crackers in that bitch. Mm. Mm.
Okay, so you open this door, and this is the another closed pantry, and so similar to the other room, you've got various food and drink. So there are various wine bottles. There is, upon inspection, you find that there's a barrel of just water. It's like a small barrel of water. Similar to outside, in the main room, there's herbs, spices, and more just kind of lines of like breads and meats, cheeses.
Yeah, I'll still take the meat, and I'll grab the cheese and the meat.
Okay.
I'll just grab the meat. Fuck it, I'll just grab. So how much meat roughly? And
So what you took from the kitchen was like a large ham. Like it's actually going to be about the size of you. So you're going to have a
my
little bit of a
God.
hard time carrying more than that.
well, what about the stuff in the pantry, the clothes pantry?
Yeah.
Like stuff that I can fit in a bag.
Well, it's all going to be the same stuff. So there's 3 more hams, and there is basically the rest of the wheel of cheese.
Hey,
There are 3 hams this size of Nunu.
Yes.
That's like 9 feet of ham.
Yes.
Do they have like I'm envisioning like a cartoon ham where like it's got like the bone in it and like the bone sticking out. That's what it is.
Yep. Just tied up, hanging.
Would it be possible for me to drag both the two things of ham like behind me, as like drag them behind me as I walk?
Yep.
That's exactly what I'm gonna do. And I'm gonna put the wedge of brie in my bag, and I will drag 2 ham chunks.
Okay.
Back attempt to drag them back upstairs.
Okay. I'm going to ignore your previous stealth check. That's going out the window.
That's totally. I understand.
Okay.
Can you do double disadvantage?
Yeah. Can I roll here? Okay. I rolled a nat 1. That's my disadvantage. So.
Okay. So as you are making your way across this hall here, this door opens. And you're just kind of clunking these hams across the ground, and this door opens into this large, almost looks like a dining hall. 8 tables around this long, 8 chairs around this long table. A large chandelier, wooden chandelier, hanging above the table. Fireplace at the far end, and there looks to be a woman who opens the door and immediately starts saying, "Oh, what's going on?" And then just pauses and looks at you. This frog creature dragging 2 hams on the floor.
The second I see her, I'm going to immediately drop the hams and go on my hands and knees and bow to her and say, "I'm sorry. It's for master. It's for the master upstairs. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry to disturb you. It's for the master upstairs. He's hungry. I'm sorry."
And you would drag his food on the ground? Why didn't you just use the dumbwaiter?
I didn't. I don't know how they work. This is my first day. I'm sorry. I don't know how anything works around here. I was just told to go downstairs to the kitchen and get him food, and I grabbed him food. I don't know how much he wanted, so I grabbed him ham, and this is how much I can carry. I'm not strong enough to carry them in my arms. I'm sorry.
Okay, well, is this for Thirstwell?
Yes, Master Thirstwell, yes.
Well, he's not going to eat 2 hams. So maybe get a couple of slices, like 3, put it on a plate, and send it up with the dumbwaiter.
That's a good idea. Thank you so much. And I'll bow to her again and pick up the hams and drag them to the kitchen, but I'll try to do it quickly.
And cut off anything that touched the floor.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, right. Yeah, I will. Thank you.
And she just shuts the door.
I'm gonna mutter to myself, what a stupid. What she's quietly under my breath.
Okay.
And I will go to the dumbwaiter, and I'm gonna attempt to chuck both the hams into the dumbwaiter.
They fit no problem.
Okay, I'm also gonna hop in there. Please tell me it's tight, so they're pressed up against me as much as possible.
Well, it all fits. You all fit in there. No, there's a little bit of wiggle room.
Okay, I'm gonna attempt to pull myself up the dumbwaiter. Can I do that or no?
You're in a box.
Yeah, but I thought with the dumbwaiter, I thought there was a rope.
Yeah, but it's outside.
Yeah, there's a crank system outside of the.
Oh,
yeah.
My only experience with dumbwaiters is from a movie, but okay, never mind.
Yeah.
Okay, so I will then clip-clop my way up the stairs again.
Okay. Are you just leaving the ham on the kitchen level?
Yeah, I'll use the crank upstairs and.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
I should try myself now.
Okay. Okay. So you make your way up
Where am I? Where's the dumbwaiter?
to the right. Go to the right.
In the room here?
Yep. Keep going. There you go.
And I'll crank the ham up.
Okay. So you crank and crank and crank. You kind of hear the scraping of the wood on the inside, and it just stops at the top. And you have your 2 hams.
I will grab both hams.
Okay.
And deliver them to Kevin and Sir Slobberchops.
Okay. And with much delight, Kevin, almost panting, a pterodon panting, kind of waits for you to hand it over to him.
I'm going to put my finger up and shake it. No, Kevin, wait your turn. Sir Slobberchops, this is for you, and I will present the ham to Sir Slobberchops in the pouch.
Okay. Do you still have Speak with the Animals active?
It lasts for 10 minutes, so I'm going to say no.
Okay. So it actually just reaches out and kind of almost like a cat whacking a toy. It whacks its claws into the ham, and they sink in pretty deep. They're 3-inch claws. And so they sink in to the ham, and with a lot of strength, it just kind of pulls it up into it, and it nuzzles over and makes room and just starts gnawing away at this ham and purring very, very loudly.
And then I'm going to lift the other ham up for Kevin to eat.
Okay. And he starts chomping away at it, getting obviously much bigger chunks, and devours the whole ham in a little less than 2 minutes.
I'll also give him the brie cheese.
Okay.
Well balanced diet.
Yeah. And he slams that down too.
Listen, if my pet doesn't have a well balanced diet, he won't be as healthy as he can be.
That's valid.
Does he have the well fed bonus?
No, unfortunately not.
No, he has the condition lethargy, so he's not actually going to do anything for the next 30 minutes.
I mean, he is happy.
He's got the itis.
A little bit of a distended belly.
and I'm gonna let them eat, and I want to rejoin the gang.
Okay. So after searching through the bookshelf over here, you actually find that one of the shelves contains a large number of these first edition books. You find 18 more just all piled across. The remainder of the books are still fairly decent condition and, fairly, your knowledge of books from Candlekeep. They're fairly high end. Like anyone would really love to have a library made of just these, even without the rare first editions. The non-first editions, give me a history check.
Gladly.
Do I do it as well?
Yeah, we'll give it to you as well.
Okay, wait.
How does a 25 sound? Does that sound okay?
Wow, I need to roll is how it sounds. I got a 15.
Okay. So you, having been around books a huge amount of time, studying in the libraries of Candlekeep, all the first editions, so you've got up to 20 of them now, you can't know everything about them. You might have even read a couple of them in the past. You know that these books typically would go for about 25 gold each. The non-first editions are you'd place them at about 5 gold each, and the first editions are quite rare, like exceptionally rare.
You said there's 18 of them?
There are 20 of them in total.
20 first edition books.
Yep.
And they're worth 25 gold each, you said?
Yep.
Dude, that's like 5,000 gold.
How many books can Gantash carry?
Sorry, 500 gold.
I'm taking some too.
Yeah, go ahead, buddy. So far, Gantash has the last charge of the Hell Riders, and then he's got the 2 from the original book. So he's got 3 books in his backpack. How many more can he carry? It sounds like a math question in grade 5.
I'm literally like...
If Gantash takes 2 watermelons, but then he wants another watermelon, how many more watermelons can he hold?
Okay, so each of the books is about 1/3 of a pound. Each of the books is about 1/3 of a pound. So there is a calculation for strength and carrying things, but to put in perspective, between the 20 books, Yoll and Buru could backpack all 20 of them. Now, the remaining 180 books is a little bit of a different question.
Yeah, and I'm only worried about the 20. I turn to Yoll and the rest of the group. I say, these books, they're quite valuable. I think we should take as many of these first edition books as we can. Personally, not for me. Well, partially for me, but we will need these later.
You said they're valuable? Was that what I heard, Mr. Gray?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'll carry some. Yeah, I'll carry some.
We'll take these 20 and maybe divide by 5. Does that sound good to everybody? 4 books a person?
Yeah.
Come on, Gantash. You know I can carry more than 4 books. 4 measly old books.
Yoll can carry a lot. I've seen him.
I'm just
I'm just gonna hold out my backpack and just be like, load me up.
All right,
I once saw Yoll wrestle a velociraptor.
You can
down
hold
to the ground.
You can hold on to my share then, Yoll. I just wanted to be fair. And I'll put 8 books into Yoll's backpack.
Okay.
Now,
I think I've asked this. Oh, go ahead.
Before you think about selling these, at least keep 1. Keep one book to yourself.
Investment.
No. No, Silas. This is our ticket. Ticket to... One sec. Scrolling up.
Avernus.
This is our ticket to Silvaria.
Silvira. Pretty good though.
Pretty DM question.
Yes.
I think I've asked this already before, but if I touch Yoll's shell, does that trigger the point?
No. It's a natural.
Oh, fuck yeah, baby!
Part of the reason you guys get along so well.
After I kind of have like distributed the books, I've taken what I've needed. I'm ready to take the sewer system. We should get out of here.
How many? So you 5 each, right?
It's 4 each.
4
Four
each.
each.
Lead the way, Gantash. Huck my backpack on my shoulder.
There's one thing I have to do before we go down there. I need to speak with Kevin. I need to make sure he's okay with maybe coming down in the sewers, or I can leave him outside. So bear with me. And I want to. I'll go and meet with Kevin and Sir Slobberchops. I'm aware they're eating, and I will ritual cast. Speak with animal.
I will.
In 10 minutes.
I will say, given that he's been around you for so long, like you guys are like a duo, I will say that there's like an innate, like he kind of gets what you're going for. So like vague, like simple sentences and things, almost like a dog. Like he'd be able to understand simple things and kind of give you some feedback.
I'm still going to cast it. I need to speak to Sir Slobberchops.
All right. Okay. So you start your thing. So that's going to be 10 minutes. So for the rest of you,
Heading down into the sewers.
Yes, sir.
okey-doke.
I'm just kidding. Oh, okay. Well, not.
Well, if there's nothing you want to do within the 10 minutes, I can just jump forward.
Yeah, not really. I'm not looking at another bookshelf.
Okay. Okay. So we'll just say you go through your cast. Everybody's just kind of hanging out, waiting for you to do your thing. Maybe keeping a little bit of an eye on the bucket head in the corner. And you come out of your ritual to Kevin, like face right up close to yours, and he just goes, "Welcome back, buddy. Welcome back to our world.
Good to be here, Kev. Good to be here.
Always
to you
good
again.
to have you."
Oh, I always love talking to you, Kev. Sir Slobberchops, I got a question. I had a proposition for you.
Yeah.
I see you're enjoying that ham.
Yes. It's so good.
Good. I'm glad you're enjoying the ham. Now, how will we make a deal, Sir Slobberchops?
Oh, just don't take away my ham, and your part of the bargain's already filled.
Ham is all yours, Sir Slobberchops, but will you travel with me and Kevin?
Oh, I don't see why not. I hate being around all these imps and that gangly one in the corner. It's kind of gross.
Yeah, I'm not really one for humans, anyways. But you stick with me. I'll get you more ham where that came from, and Kevin, he'll take care of you.
I totally will. I got you, little buddy.
Breaking out the fucking heartbeat into it. All right. Well, Kev, let's get a move on. Slobberchops, you stay right there. You're comfy. You don't worry. I don't want you to lift a paw. Okay, you just relax, stay there.
All right, where to, Buckaroo?
We're gonna follow the old man,
I'm on it.
and I'll hop on Kevin.
All right, and let's see up. And are you guys all going?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, let's get the fuck out of here.
I love that Kevin has a fucking surfer fucking accent. It's so good. Kevin is the most Chad in our party now.
You guys want to take the suit of armor with you too?
No.
Can we carry it?
Bro, it's not dead. We just put a pot on its head.
Probably didn't have a bag of holding to put it in.
That would be interesting. Okay, so I'm gonna move all of you. So I'm gonna kind of clump you up here, if that's okay, and then we're gonna get rid of this guy. Corpse, Yoll.
Yeah.
Are you taking the corpse?
Yes.
Okay.
Just the one. Not the tax collector, but the other one.
Okay.
The regular at the bar.
Okay. So I just want to be clear here too. You guys are going down to the basement.
Yeah, particularly where Thirstwell said. I don't exactly remember because I didn't write a lot down in that session.
It's close to the jail cell, is what I remember.
Yeah,
That's all I know.
I'm just gonna lean on Phrank here to help us out a little bit.
Yep. So he mentioned that it was between Thavius and the prison.
Okay.
There's a separate secret entrance. Or exit, rather.
That leads out of the city, out of the upper city.
Oh, out of the upper city. Right. Right.
I see. Well, we spawn in the wine cellar, right? I think.
Yep. Well, actually, sorry. Yeah. Good point.
Wee.
Where is everybody else?
Where's? Oh,
Gantash is underneath me. There you go. We're all here.
Bink.
Bing,
Bing
bong.
bong.
Oh, and of course, we'll get you one more.
Yeah, I need Kevin.
Yes, you do.
I'm gonna equip my shield and
Can I
lead the
dog
charge.
control Kevin?
I'm going to let you guys you free control wherever you're going. This will be an interesting
All right.
little.
Let's go, Gantash.
Also, Lemskis.
Yes, sir.
Can we just get something in our ear skis?
Yes.
Oh,
please.
fuck yeah, skis.
We weren't really doing anything.
I'm gonna fucking mutiny skis.
Do it, skis. Put skis.
I'm gonna give you a swirl skis.
DM question.
Yes.
Are these wide enough for Kevin? This
100%.
oh,
100%.
I'm fucking Kevin's gonna
And
flip
he takes like a wide stance, 1 foot on either side of
he's a fucking man spreader for sure, Kevin.
100%.
All right, well, Kevin, I'm gonna have Kevin fly through.
I'm gonna
Fly through
wait
this.
here.
Oh, sorry, he can't fly. I thought you meant to walk. Would he? Sorry, I didn't hear the fly part.
Okay, yeah.
He can walk. He can walk.
Okay.
Buru and Silas, you're just staying in the wine cellar?
No.
Get out of there.
Where the fuck is everybody?
Where are they?
He
Oh,
moved. He said
We
free
were-
move. Let's go.
It's a free move.
Andale. Asperilo.
Run up or
Okay.
down?
We're at Thavius. We're pretty much
Down.
at Thavius.
Previous. Oh shit. Wrong way, Buru.
This is so funny to watch.
Yeah.
Zoom.
He
Over
leaps across
here.
the water.
This
Now
is
we're over here.
Zing.
frozen in time.
Zing. All right, you made it. Okay. So at this point, you come up to a barred door. So there are bars that go all the way from the floor, from the stone floor, all the way up to the stone roof. And there is a barred door, as you came across before, with a locking mechanism on it.
Too bad we didn't have a bard to open.
A what?
A bard. He said bard. It's a bard door.
oh,
You can hear the
shut
faint
the hell up.
sound of bagpipes, slightly robotic.
Gantash had the key, right?
Nope.
The key that was found on Thavius. No.
Babies didn't have a key. Thelmara.
Sorry.
Thelmara had a key. I have
Sorry.
the key.
The
Yes.
Thalmara
Try it.
study is the first time I've looted in like 10 sessions.
All right, I'm gonna attempt to use the key that I found off Thelmara. Thelmara.
You found the key that was on Thalmara?
Yes, I did.
Okay. So with this, you slide it in. It's a little bit of a clunky fit, and you attempt to turn the key, and it does open. The barred door just swings open, and you are now faced with a very, very dark, very unlike the rest of these tunnels. You cannot see the end of it. It is totally dark. You can see. You can't see the end of it. You see it going on for a very long time, but everybody else has their vision kind of stopped at a certain point as the light dissipates.
Is it stanky? Is it like, what's the smell? It smells like the sewer.
So as you kind of make your way down, the smell of incense that was masking the smell of sewage fades, and the smell does get worse over time.
Okay, but it's the sewage smell, like not like a sulfurous smell, for example.
It is a sewage smell.
I'm gonna light a torch.
Okay.
Are there pebbles on the ground?
You know what? Yes, there are. There's a couple pebbles.
You didn't have to say yeah. That was a
I don't
jam.
know, yeah.
I'll cast a magic stone on 3 pebbles.
Okay, how long does that last?
Only lasts a minute. Never mind.
Okay.
Never mind. My bad.
What are you just saying so everybody can carry around magic stones in their pocket?
Yeah, pretty much.
They're really cool, actually. Okay. Oh, is this a wall for you guys?
Nope.
Okay.
Can I keep recasting a cantrip while we kind of traverse through this?
You want to cast guidance?
Nope.
What do you want to cast?
Dancing light.
I want to make the flames brighter.
You manifest a minor wonder.
Oh,
Just want to make
Okay.
the flames brighter as we walk, just continuously, so people
Okay.
can see better.
Oh, like the flames of the torch.
Yes, the flames of the torch. Yeah.
Got it.
It's a minute, and I'm gonna keep recasting it.
Yeah.
okay. And also just, actually, never mind. I'm not gonna say anything. But yeah, you can definitely do that. So the flame grows a bit brighter, and you're able to see a good distance further. Just so I know too, who has dark vision? Just Silas?
I thought there was somebody else, but yeah, I do.
I do not.
Maybe it was Roger.
Yeah, maybe Roger.
Roger did not have dark vision.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Can I close the door on the way out?
Yep.
Or yeah, but I guess like do we have a marching order, or does it matter?
Out of curiosity.
I will be last since I have the fucking pterodon that hogs the hallway.
I will be
Fair
first
enough.
since I have the torch.
I'll be beside him.
I'll be behind Yoll.
Okay. So tuck yourselves in. Okay.
I'll be in there.
Ethan, get your fucking guy out of here.
Get your fucking guy out of
A
here.
little snotty baby.
Hey! Fucking someone took the grumpy.
Okay. So you all make your way down this pipe. Gantash, you are forced to cast that spell. It's 1 minute.
A minute.
Yeah, so you're forced to cast that spell quite a number of times. You lose track
Wow.
of how many times you're casting it, and it takes you about 45 minutes of walking pretty much straight. And as you're going along, you see these inlets off on either side of you every now and again. And then as time rolls on, they actually start becoming more and more, adding more and more sewage. And the water in the crevice in the middle, the water level rises a bit as more and more gets added in. And you make your way out, still everything flowing very smoothly. And you make your way down. And eventually you do end up seeing the literal light at the end of the tunnel.
Let's go.
And when you get there, you start hearing the sounds of slowly crashing waves gently hitting a shoreline. And when you make your way up to the source of the light, you see that the end of the tunnel, you kind of poke your head out to look around, and you see that you are at the ocean, and the pipe juts out about 4 feet above, hanging above the ocean by about 20 feet. And the sewage and everything is just kind of rolling off into the ocean. And you find yourselves down as you look around. I'm going to activate this guy.
Oh.
Baldur's Gate.
We went to a whole new city?
There we go.
Oh, sorry. True, you were AFK, but we found 20 books worth 20 gold each, and you got 4. Everybody got 4 books.
25 gold each.
25
Sorry,
gold
did I
each.
say 20? I meant 25 gold each.
Oh, nice. 100 gold worth of books.
And you also missed me feeding Kevin and Sir Slobberchops ham.
I knew that shit was coming, so I like,
Oh, and I mentioned that if you're gonna sell, just keep one. Like if you're gonna sell the books, like just keep one book.
Okay. Can you, is the map loaded?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So when you look around, you can see off in the distance the lower part of Baldur's Gate. You can see some of the docks. You're able to get the angle out and see a couple of those things. So you're able to pretty easily place yourself on the far opposite side of the city that you've been active on, but you are definitely near the lower city.
Damn.
The whole time you've been doing this, despite it being an entire 45 minutes, every once in a while you just hear out of Rhea just like, you know, a very unsatisfied kind of like grumbling to herself, not really saying anything intelligible, but just like, you know, grumbling to herself and thinking through things, it seems.
Well,
What the fuck do we do now?
Okay, yeah, the pipe.
what's our plan?
How do we get out of the pipe?
There's water. Jump in the water.
I think I'll pass.
How high is it?
On your feet.
Yeah, you're about 20 feet up, and at this portion, it's not like it's rolling onto a beach. It's like a sheared cliff, basically, of
How
rock.
deep is the water?
It does look pretty deep. There is a good pool of sewage floating on top of where you're directly where you're above.
What's above the pipe? Like, is it easy to get an angle to see? Like, is there like some sort of like stone fence or something like that? Like indication that there is like land above the pipe that.
Yeah, so you kind of peek out, and now the pipe is tall. Like, it's a very, very tall pipe. It's about 9 feet up. So you're able to kind of like poke your head off to the side and look up, and you can see that this is just jutting straight out of a cliff face, basically, above which you can see where it cuts off, and it's like a flat, almost 90-degree angle cutoff up to where you would assume there's flat land, but that is about 20 feet up as well.
Oof.
Does anybody have rope?
I do.
I do.
Give me your rope.
Sure.
All
What's
of
your
it?
plan?
Everyone's rope?
You need 20 feet.
I need 20 feet of rope.
No, I
roughly.
have 50.
Okay, well, give me
I
that.
have 50.
I'll take Yoll's. Take Yoll's rope. All right, everybody, move aside. Kevin and I can get this job done.
Oh fuck, Kevin can just fly each of us back to mainland.
Bitch, fuck you! Kevin ain't gonna carry your heavy ass. He can't carry Buru either. Y'all are fucking heavy as fuck. Fucking Kevin isn't that strong.
At least take Gantash. I'll swim.
I will. So I'm gonna tie the rope up top and also have you climb up the rope.
But we can't get on top of the pipe.
I can.
It's a
leave the
50-foot rope.
I can leave the pipe, tie it to something on top. The rope then hangs down from the cliff, and you guys can grab onto the rope and then climb up the rope to the top of the cliff.
I'm picturing this very different than you are then.
Am I actually
No.
stupid?
I'm following. Yeah, it makes sense to me. He's gonna affix the rope. He's gonna affix the rope to something above, and he's just gonna, with Kevin, bring the rope back, and we're just gonna use the rope to climb up.
Yeah.
The pipe protrudes the land a little bit.
Yep.
That's what he.
I don't understand how you're getting out of the pipe.
He's Kevin. He can fly.
Kevin can fly.
Great.
I don't understand. I don't understand how you don't understand. I'm
Wait,
riding Kevin.
Do you need more
Kevin-
explanation?
Okay, you didn't say anything about it. I'm just asking the question.
Okay, yeah, okay. So Kevin is gonna attempt to fly out of the cave or of the fucking of the pipe, with Slobber Chops and me board.
Okay.
I'm gonna tie one end of the rope to Kevin's leg. The other end, I'm gonna hold my hand. And we're gonna fly to the top of the cliff. Is that possible?
Okay. So with the added weight of Slobber Chops, you can feel a pretty good difference in the agility of Kevin. Yeah, he's really hauling it to try to get up there with the added weight of Slobber Chops and now this rope. But he is able to kind of make his way up. And you're able to get up there, so 20 feet up. And when you get up there, you can see that you're basically, let me just kind of grab everybody and shove you out of the way here.
I don't have a token.
Neither do I.
Wait. Seriously?
Yeah.
I don't have one for the first time ever.
Okay, let me see if I can grab you. Now do you?
Oh,
There I am.
Nunu.
Okay. Strange. So you're able to get up there and you're immediately presented with these various buildings, a bit smaller, and they seem to be outfitted as with these like large windows that just outlook the direction that you are.
Do I see anything I can affix a rope to?
Yeah, there's a couple of like staircases leading up into the backs of these buildings, which have these wrought iron railings, and so you could theoretically use those.
Yeah, that's all I'll do.
Okay.
I'll tie a nice knot on one of the railings. Do I have to do a survival roll for that?
You should. So hit me with one of those.
A survival check? Okay.
Yeah.
17. 13 plus 4.
Okay. So you tie this up, get a pretty good tug. You're using a little bit of a unique technique that you've never really mastered before, but you get it on there, give it a good yank, and you figure, you know what? If this thing can hold me, it can hold anyone. So, okay, so what now?
I'm going to hop back on Kevski's, and I'm going to fly down to the mouth of the pipe and say, and like fly Kevin so that his like, because like his end, the rope is tied to his feet. And I'll just tell I'll have him like kind of perch on like the top edge of the pipe, so that way somebody can reach up and kind of untie the rope from his leg.
Okay. Before he jumps down, he kind of like reaches in with his big long beak and kind of like scoots slobber chops and the whatever's left of the ham, which isn't very much, just out and kind of like pushes them out, and slobber chops just almost lazily like kind of falls out, and you can see he's a little bit, you know, breathing heavy at this point with how much ham he's consumed, and just lays down on the ground, just like rolls over and starts sunbathing.
I fucking love Sir Slobber Chops.
And then grabs the rope as you kind of, you know, you kind of suggesting him to do. He jumps down and he hangs the rope over the top of the pipe. Now the pipe isn't just like this big circular metal pipe. It is carved out to be almost like a rounded top, but like more rectangular with just like a slightly rounded top to it.
Okay. All right, somebody grab the rope, start climbing.
I have a question.
Yep.
Is handling, like, is a rope considered a tool in D&D?
I mean, it depends on the context. I would say probably not.
Yeah, like it's not like a thieves tool. Like, you know, it's not like something. Yeah.
No.
It's gear.
Yeah.
It's classified under gear.
I'm gonna be, well, is there, second question, what skill, is there like a particular skill that rope handling would fall under?
Well, you're going to be climbing, so you're going to be using strength to climb.
Okay. I'll go first, and I'm going to cast Channel Divinity, the knowledge of the ages, and I'm going to give myself proficiency with athletics.
Okay. Okay. All right. Well, I mean, I'll let you use it to do it.
Yes, sir. So wait, proficiency is just +2, right? It's just plus
yeah.
2 to a roll. Yeah.
Well, whatever your proficiency bonus is, yeah.
Oh, I see. Okay, dope. Let's go. Let's get it. Yeah.
I'm gonna have Kevin kind of hover away from the rope, just like just floating there, hovering, watching these people, watching the party climb.
Okay.
That's gonna be a 7.
A 7?
5 + 2.
Okay.
No.
So you guys watch as he grabs the rope and starts to pull on it. And so he starts to pull on it and goes tight, and, you know, it catches on the thing. Starts pulling himself up, and you see it's just kind of like rickety arms. Like if you can envision just this old man just like shaking, holding onto this rope as he tries to like get his other hand up, and he gets it, and he just starts slipping down and starts falling, bearing in mind that he is now on the outside of he's hanging on the outside of the pipe. I want to
grab him while he slips.
Okay, give me a dexterity saving throw as you try to grab Gantash from falling into the poo water.
Oh, fuck. This is good.
You need it. Oh, I was literally about to say you need a 10. I swear to God, bro. Okay. So you reach out, and just as he's starting to lose that last bit of grip, you reach out and yank him back in. Gantash is not making up the rope, to say the least. You even see Kevin kind of like flinch down, like almost like he was gonna try to dive after him.
Nope.
No? Okay.
Sorry, but
Is that not his personality?
Nope. Follows my personality and all of my alignment.
Okay. He
Your
doesn't. He
alignment.
just watches.
The rope's not tied to Kevin, right?
No.
Correct.
Kevin
Kevin is hovering out
Yeah.
about 6 feet from the pipe.
I'd like to try and climb it with Gantash. Like to try and carry him up of it.
Okay.
Like he's gonna hold onto your shell.
I'm gonna having a little bit of difficulty. Thank you, Yoll. I think you can do this. And I'll cast guidance on him.
And this time I'm going to stand on the edge, ready to catch somebody. if they
Okay.
swim.
Okay.
You guys can do it. I believe in you. You guys
Okay.
can all swim, right?
Yeah.
So, Yoll, I'll let you use your acrobatics or good God, what's the other one?
Athletics.
Thank you, athletics to climb
Thank the
this thing.
fucking Lord. I was like, wait a second. If I have to do athletics or acrobatics, I'm not sure I want to do this.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh no.
+4 or plus the guidance?
Plus 1d4.
You got to get at least a 1 here.
Oh, well, we're fine.
Yeah.
Oh,
Hey.
baby, let's go.
So you see Yoll kind of. So what do you have, like Gantash on your back, or?
I mean, however's most comfortable for Gantash, I guess.
Okay.
That's fine.
Okay. So he hops on. He's
Arms
got a.
around my neck.
Yeah, he's got a good grip on you, and you start making your way up, and the extra weight with the books and everything. It's feeling a little off, but you kind of muscle through. You're gonna grit your teeth and pull your way up, and you make it on top of the pipe, but you kind of plop down. Like that was a lot more exhausting than you thought it would be.
Oh, I owe you one, Yoll. I thought I was a goner there.
I want to look over the edge of the thing at the shit water and be like, yeah, you don't want to swim in that.
No, I do not. And neither do these books. And I'll just like open a left
Okay, so we've got Yoll and Gantash on top, and you've got Rhea on top of the pipe. You got Rhea, Silas, and Buru still in. Rhea is actually just going to kind of like look to Buru and just says, "I don't think I'm going to fall, but if I do you have me?"
Let's put my thumbs up.
Okay. So she's going to attempt to get up, and she
Oh no!
grabs up, starts making her way up, and just something about the rope just doesn't grip it right, and you could see her start to slip, and she falls.
Okay.
Wait,
Obviously, I grab her.
Okay, give me a. I'll let you use the dex save with advantage because you were prepared for it. What were you gonna say, Lemon?
9.
Okay.
He thought I was gonna let her drop in the poo-poo water.
These are getting so close, bro. This shit is getting so dicey.
Bro, you not won that.
And then she
what-
says,
Dramatic effect.
What's
effect.
more
right,
scary, a suit of armor or
I
a
use my
rope?
left hand for fun, and I was like, oh, whoops.
Buru, I'm gonna climb on your shoulders now.
God damn. All right.
What's gonna happen to Silas?
I should go first.
No, we're gonna hear him say I should go first, but we're just gonna go ahead of
Yeah,
him.
she kind of looks.
We're
She
actually
like
gonna leave him down
gives you
there.
like a very scornful look, and she's like, you can see like her pride's a little bit damaged, and she's like, "I'm getting up here."
She's not wearing a skirt or anything, right?
No,
She's a fucking paladin.
Okay, I was gonna tell Silas to look away.
plate armor on her
That
right now.
motherfucker. Watching Silas. They're like the same age. Watch me.
He's a couple years older.
Unreal.
So she gets up there, and now with advantage.
While she climbs on top, I'm gonna snarl at Silas.
Okay. She stands on top of you, and she kind of like only has to go about one more pull up until she gets a hand up, and she starts kind of yanking herself up, and she does end up making.
After the
Oh, you want me to
struggles,
roll? I can roll for this.
can
I
Yoll
have
do
no
like,
fear.
if the rope is tied at the top of the mouth of the thing, he's gonna like lay down on his belly trying to like reach for people to help them up the last bit of the way.
Okay, sure, yeah.
So
I'm gonna shout up at
obviously-
Yoll.
she's above me and I'm going. What do you want me to roll? Athletics? Can I roll athletics?
You want to go up?
Yeah, I thought that was going up with her.
No, she just wanted
No,
to
she
set
was
her
just
shoulders.
climbing
climbing
up her back.
You gave her a boost.
Yeah, like
Oh.
a CS boost, you know?
Yeah, exactly. Like a
Well,
CS.
with that momentum, then I'm obviously gonna go as well.
Oh,
Leaving
okay.
Silas behind.
I'm gonna yell at Yoll, by the way, and say, "Come on, Yoll! You don't trust them." It'd be a little funny if one of you guys fell. It'd be a little.
Let's get everybody up here and then I'll chuck you down. How about that?
Hey now.
Hey, no.
And I'm gonna reach my hand out for anybody who needs it.
Okay. So, Buru, you're just leaving Silas?
I'm just going next. That's all it is.
Okay. All right. So you give me the same thing, either acrobatics or athletics. Okay.
Oh my fucking god! Just like Tarzan's up, bro.
So that's actually supposed to be with advantage too because of the Yoll situation. So you just grab on and you just hoist yourself up with one mighty pull, and you like reach beside Yoll just to prove a point. And you like, get your hammers up there, leaving just Silas now in the pipe.
I tool in my stomach to help
Okay.
and leave my arm out.
Okay, Silas,
All right, kid, you're up.
I'm up.
you get advantage.
When he comes out, I want to push his head back. His forehead.
Can I use this?
Oh.
It's only 20 feet, right?
You could use that. Oh my
Can you
god.
see it though? Can you see the spot? Because it's above you.
Yeah, so he
I
he
see
can.
the edge.
Yeah, he can see it. He can
The
see it.
top of the rope.
He doesn't need to see the ground. He just needs to see the space.
Got it.
So he
He
can.
really doesn't want to hit that poo poo water.
So you're just gonna Misty Step.
I'm gonna Misty Step,
Okay.
and I'm gonna get up there and just pat
Bink.
her on the shoulder and just.
No. You're with the Grung now. The others are on the pipe. You're way up top on the
Oh.
cliff.
Then I'll just wave down.
Unless you want to just go on the pipe.
No, I'll go all
Okay.
the way up there.
Sorry, I thought that's what your intention was. Okay, so now you've a little bit of another scenario here.
Hi, Buru.
So you're all on the pipe. You've got about another 20 feet this time to get up here.
I'm gonna carry Gantash up again.
Okay.
I'm gonna give him guidance again.
Okay. Little bit of a different check this time, just so you're aware.
Just cheering him on.
It is 20 feet instead of 9. So
Oh no.
okay.
Wait, what?
You guys are.
Okay. Cliff, pipe. This is 20 feet. You were in the pipe.
No. I'm assuming those numbers aren't correlation to the rolls, are they?
The height that you have to go?
Yeah.
Well, the DC on the check that I'm giving you is going to be a little different with 20
Yeah.
feet.
Okay, understandable. As long as it's not 20, because that's toxic.
Oh, I see what you mean, like a direct correlation.
Yeah.
No, climbing 100 feet would not be a DC 100. Okay. So, Yoll,
Yeah, dude.
you've got Gantash. You've got guidance.
Hold on tight, pal.
Oh, you know it.
Okay. And we're off.
Oh,
21.
okay. So, Yoll, this time around, you've got, like, you can get your feet planted on the wall. You've got Gantash really hanging now. And he wraps his legs up, and you just haul yourself up, kind of almost like looking back at Buru, like, check out this, and you haul your way up, and you do make it all the way up to the top. So you guys are up now. Let me just see here.
Gantash at the top just lets out a huge sigh of relief and lies down on his back, just looking at the sun. Oh, I thought I was a goner.
And you just hear this like slight rumbling next to your head, and you look over and you see Slobber Chops just purring, laid out on his back, right next to your head.
I actually want to like hold out my fist, like I want to pound it. Like I want to hold out my fist while Slobber Chops is just like, does he notice me? With my
Yeah,
fist?
he looks over and he just kind of like lazily like grabs your fist.
Ball and socket.
I fucking end my pet.
And does that like cat like pulsing thing on your fist.
I'm gonna like retract my hand and go back to sunbathing as I'm just.
Okay.
Be a pretty shitty way to go, eh, Gantash?
Yeah.
Because it's poop water.
Oh!
Okay. So next up, Rhea turns to Buru, and she just says, "Just don't tell any of the other Hell Riders about this."
Before she goes, I'm gonna take out a hammer, which I do have, which is this. I'm gonna tie a rope around me and use. I have 10 of them.
Okay.
Now, how many do you think?
You have a fucking piton? You have a fucking rock climbing kit.
Well, no, I don't. How many do you think I need as to support just me alone? I'm gonna hammer these into the pipe.
You mean into the wall?
Yeah, so in case I fall, I won't fucking fall.
You're climbing a
Oh.
cliff, not the pipe.
Yeah, but I'm.
You want to hammer it into the pipe and tie it up?
Yeah, to me,
Oh, I see.
in case
I see.
I fall,
I see.
I'm not
Gotcha.
gonna get fucked.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna cut the rope after because I have 50 feet.
Okay. So I would say you can. I mean, you just need one. Like they're literally designed to do that.
Okay, I'm just gonna use 2 just in case.
Okay.
So put the rope in it, hammer them in, tie it around me, and I'm ready to go.
Okay. Just so you're aware too, this is like a climbing.
I don't have
Here.
I don't have anything else other than that.
Yeah, but you have a hammer and a piton, so you could hammer it in. Like you could make like a stepping thing if you wanted.
Oh, so
The only reason I'm mentioning that is because that is literally what they're like. One of the purposes that they even say that they're for.
Yeah, see, I looked at it. I was like, how does it support a climber without anything else?
But it wedges into the.
Because you stand on top of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you hammer it into the rock and then you stand on it. Or grab it.
This tiny little spikes to support Buru.
Well, they're jammed into rock.
Yeah, I had to Google it. I was like, huh.
Yeah.
So I figured the rope makes sense, but
Well, no, you can do it that way too. I'm just giving you your options so you know what these are.
we'll just do it the way I did.
Are you okay? Okay. So give me a survival check on the knots and the pit, and I'll just let you do it all at once. Okay. So you feel you get a pretty good tight knot. It's not really coming loose no matter how you pull on it, and you get it around the pittons, and yeah.
I'll go up with Rhea.
Okay. So Rhea again climbs up on top of you, supports her weight on the wall, and then begins to climb.
I'd like to do the same thing I was doing on the pipe.
Oh, like lean down? Okay.
Yeah.
So you'll clear an extra couple of feet at the end. So Rhea hauls her way up. She's got a little bit more confidence this time. You can see there's like a little bit of a fire and like embarrassment burning in her eyes from the last time. And she makes her way up very cleanly, comes to the top, grabs your hand, Yoll, and you are able to pull her up pretty easily. Buru.
Kind of check.
So same as before. So either athletics or
Oh,
acrobatics.
easy then. Oh, oof.
So you, my friend,
I am
with-
still there to help.
Yes. So you make it up about 5 feet, and just you catch a slip on the wall, and you come crashing down back on top of the pipe, and then your weight is held up by the rope, and you take 1 bludgeoning damage on the pipe.
God damn it.
Try again there, Bull.
All right.
Silas, do you want to go help him?
Reinvigorated from the damage, seems to get your blood pumping a little bit, and you are able to now haul your way all the way up with your little safety line, and you make it up.
Can
Clap
I tie
hands.
the rope around Silas's leg and push him?
You can if you want.
No, I'm kidding. I'm just gonna cut the rope.
Okay.
I'll fly back and land beside Slobber Chops.
Okay. So you guys all make your way up, and you find yourselves slightly more exhausted, but now looking out at the more eastern part of the lower city. This part of town, by the way, it's almost like a weird mix of like upper city flair, but very clearly still like the worn down, dingy buildings, just smattered here and there with these kind of like pristine, clean, like gray stone buildings, both commercial and residential.
I'm gonna click my tongue. Sir Slobber Chops, hop in.
And just kind of like very lazily just rolls over and then just rolls up and climbs its way into the bag.
We can just call it Kevin's sack.
Sure. Okay.
I love seeing everybody's reaction to some of the dumb shit I say, because everybody has the same reaction. Gantash just face into his hands. Trieu tries to hide his smile because he knows it's stupid, but he finds it funny anyways. Fucking Yoll is just rolling his eyes so loud I can hear it from here. And Silas is just no motion.
Emo kid listening to Linkin Park. He's just chilling, you know.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Crawling in my skin. These wounds, they will not heal. That's what's in Silas's head right now.
It is.
Okay, so you guys make your way up, and you see Rhea taking in like the new sights. She's clearly never been to this side of the city, whereas most of you have. And she just looks around the group, some of you panting from exhaustion, Gantash still kind of laying out, and just says, if I'm being totally honest, I haven't thought much farther than just getting out of that horrid place. I'm going to take all of your lead on what we should do next.
Gantash sits up from his full metal sunbathing, and he looks to the party. Says, "I have an idea, but I think we should just take a breather at Yoll's. We don't need to do anything too hasty, and I'll describe my plan there."
I could use a little fresh air. What do you say to talking it out here?
Okay. Whatever people prefer. The sights are nice, despite the poo smell.
From up here, the overwhelming smell of just the mist of the ocean crashing up against the stone. It's actually very, very pleasant with the sun, you know, after where you had just been for several hours. Even just the air, just it being the lower city, just smells a little bit fresher down here.
Is this like Lover's Lane? It's where all lovers go. That's for sunset.
I mean, in theory, I guess, but You wouldn't know that.
Ouch. Fair enough.
Well, Nunu wouldn't know.
Boom! Fucking executed.
Not because
Holy-
of that. I mean, because you haven't been in.
Also, we
You
could,
haven't been here.
Nunu is a very lonely man. Okay, I get it.
we could chat and relax on our way to sell these books.
Well,
Potentially.
I don't want
What?
you to sell all these books.
Yeah, how
Everyone
about we
needs to
fucking
keep.
read the books there, Silas.
You want to read the books?
Everybody
know how to
needs
read?
to.
Whoa, hey, no, yo, you don't want to read these. You don't want to even open them. They're first edition. We got to keep them in near mint condition to get the most value for them.
Everybody needs to keep one.
You guys can see the names like in the books.
American History, Guinness World Records 1993, National Geographic Africa Edition, and Chicken Soup for the Demonic Soul.
And by the way, it says fictional books. By the way.
Wait, what is that?
Yeah, it says Ficky Tonal, actually.
Oh,
Did you-
sorry, I meant to fucking say.
Ficky
Whoops.
Tonal.
It says Ficky
I
Tonal.
typed it quick. I typed it quick.
Limited edition
American
Ficky Tonal book.
American history, those. Pretty funny.
Silas, I say, why don't we devise up a plan before we aimlessly walk to sell these books? I say we just relax here, take a breather, just relax, and let's talk about what we need to be doing next.
That's a great idea. It's a good. Too bad nobody else thought of that 3 minutes ago.
Yes.
That's why I
What a
said it.
shame,
Because I know
Yoll.
you said it. Then he's like, no, why don't we go walk? This is me purposely mocking Silas at this point. Why don't we go walk and sell the books? When Yoll had a better idea than that.
At this.
Finally, a voice of reason around here.
At this
I'm gonna throw Silas
Gantash.
into the ocean.
I
Oh
got you,
my
Yoll.
god.
Do it.
He misty steps midair. 360 no misty.
360
Also,
Misty Fireball. That
Misty Step is so OP, and how have you not used it until right this very moment? There are so
in a
many.
moment.
I have so many questions that
Whatever, doesn't matter, doesn't matter.
Point.
I got it recently. I got it when I leveled up.
Before?
Yeah.
It was like 6 sessions ago, I feel like.
No, it was not.
It's
You're
like
right.
3 or
I don't really have that many great spells, so what am I going to Misty Step and, Arcane Missile? So,
You don't have any good spells?
just, it's okay. Let's,
You don't have any good
That's
spells,
the point.
Silas?
I haven't had a moment where I wanted to use it. Except right there.
That's all right. I'm going to take out that bottle of booze that I bought from the little lantern and start swigging.
Okay.
Casually.
Was this one of the expensive ones?
Yeah, one of the expensive ones that Silas bought, or Silas stole, and then I
Okay.
tried to bring back.
Okay. Okay. So you do, and it's a very, very sweet, like at this point in time, like it just tastes that much sweeter after, the exhaustion of climbing the rope, the fights of the day, and just you've already had a very long day, and just as it hits your tongue, it just gives you this nice warm sensation in your mouth, and you take that first drink and it just feels so good, and you kind of kick back, let the sun hit you, just listen to the waves, and you're just in this moment of like peace and tranquility, and just like the rage almost seems quelled by the first drink,
Can I glance at the sun and determine what it is?
and determine what time it is. You know what? I would say, yeah, you probably have a decent indication of that. Jesus, I need to figure that out. My God, he did 8 hours.
I thought I'd try to RP it this time.
Yeah, so
Try to figure out
it's decently early afternoon. So you're looking. You can gauge it's like somewhere around 3.
I want to glance over at Yoll and boozing already, eh? Never change. Never change, friend.
After the bullshit we just sat through.
Oh my god, it's Orgrimmar music.
Yoll, I don't think I don't think there'd be much bullshit unless there's a lot of Burus in this city.
Very good.
While they're talking, can I go through the sheep ladder?
Oh yes, yes you can. I forgot that you had that.
The what?
The sheep ladder that I found in the chest.
Sheep? Oh,
bladder?
the sheep bladder. It was like weighted, I think.
It's a coin bag. That was part of the sheep
Oh,
ladder.
I keep hearing you say sheep ladder.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
like,
what I
what
keep
the
hearing too. I'm
fuck?
like, what the hell is that?
Yeah, I thought. Yeah.
This motherfucker gotta learn to enunciate.
Bladder.
That's ficky tonal word, dude.
Shaky tonal.
Okay. So you're just chilling with the crew, cracking open your bag. Is that right?
Yes, sir.
So inside, you find 113 silver, 85 gold,
Holy.
and 22 platinum.
Whoa!
Whoa.
Holy fuck.
Jeez.
I also.
I love how we
Once it's
can't
done.
see lemon ever. There you go.
All right.
You can go to Hawaii with that money.
Oh my god.
Could go back
Oh,
to
boy.
Hawaii. Yeah.
Ethan, I couldn't hear what you said. You cut out a little bit.
Sorry. Yeah, I just have something to do once he's done.
I'm
Okay.
done.
I want to hop off Kevski's, pull out one of the books and a piece of gold,
Okay.
set the book on the ground, put the gold piece on top of the cover of the book, and pray to my god. I DM'd, like, we discussed this last week.
I know. I
Oh.
know.
The god Joaquin.
Phoenix?
I said the same thing. Spell Joaquin for me.
Yes, sir. W-A-U-K-E-E, maybe a third E-N.
Okay. Okay.
Motherfucker,
Two
that's
E's.
walking with an extra E.
Yeah, because I'd be walking to sell this shit, baby.
You fucking are praying to Christopher Walken.
You know, I'm trying to sell these books. And I'm trying to get a good amount of gold from these books. I can't, I'm sorry.
I mean, I've heard worse. It was alright.
So, I'll
It wasn't
take it.
great, but it was alright.
Is he
I'll take it.
bartering with someone visible? Or is
No,
Right.
no.
No, he's doing a Christopher Walken.
I was doing a bit.
Just so you know, the official coined term for somebody who is a follower of Joaquin is a Joaquiner.
I know it.
Is someone who follows Torm a Tormy?
Ooh.
I fucking sure as fuck hope so.
I know they're called Torm boys and Torm girls.
No, they're not. No shot.
No, I'm just kidding. I don't know what they are.
Well, yeah, I'm
They're called
I'm
Torminators.
I'm a straight up Joaquiner, bro. Fucking idiot here.
Okay, so you are off, kind of saying a nice little prayer to your deity. Yeah, you get a kind of renewed sense of commercial meaning.
Fuck yeah.
It feels good.
Your
Does my
passion for
hatred
capitalism has is emboldened.
does my hatred of the unions strengthen?
You just reminded of it. Ugh.
Fucking hire some union busters around here. Let's see.
Okay.
Oof, Maron.
It's my employees. They're greedy.
Sorry, I need to recenter. Okay, so what are you What are the rest of you guys doing at this point?
Drinking and laughing at Torminators.
Okay. All right. Buru, what are you up to?
Good question. Come back to me.
Okay.
Go to somebody else.
He's playing
Okay.
single player for a while.
Silas, what are you doing?
How long are we waiting here for? Thought we were discussing some plans.
Yeah, that's the plan.
Well,
But we're
then,
like chilling. We just like had a obviously very trying time in the Vanthampur Villa. Maybe you want to chill out for 4 seconds.
Kind of just chilling.
I just
relaxing.
I just opened the bag.
You want to meditate? Do you want to pray? Do you want to fucking jerk off?
I'll jerk. Oh, can I also jerk off?
No.
Okay.
Every stroke, con save.
I'm gonna like the one phase in World of Warcraft. I'm gonna look out onto the edge of the water. I'm just gonna look out into the ocean. The depression glaze.
The depression glaze?
Yeah, it's never
Gaze?
mind. Gaze, yeah, the depressing gaze.
I'm like,
Okay.
what kind of form of depression comes in a glaze? God.
The honey
That's my
kind.
favorite Krispy Kreme is the depression glaze.
Yeah, it's the
What kind
honey
of Krispy
kind.
Kreme depression glaze?
Okay.
Don't
I'm
talk
just gonna
about
look out
don't talk to me
into
about
the
It
depression.
tastes
glaze.
like nothing.
It's bland. It looks delicious, but it's
You're-
bland.
Sour.
Can I cast glaze at level 3?
Ew.
My arm stays sweet.
Let's go look out to the boats coming in and out. That's it.
Okay.
While we wait.
Okay, so all of you kind of are just taking in the moment. You know, it feels like you haven't seen the light of day for a week. You spent so much time down in that dungeon, and it just, this moment just kind of really helps you soak in and get a little bit of a lighter air about you. Silas, however, you guys can kind of see he just looks out, watching the boats go by, looking a little troubled. Maybe it's the angst of being young, but maybe it's something else. He's just looking a little off. And some of you may notice that Rhea also having just kind of trying to relax and like settle in, not really one to do something like that. She's usually just always on point, constantly on edge, constantly ready for what's coming. You see her trying to like ease into it. She catches a glimpse of Silas and she kind of lets out a sigh and just stares at like the side of his head for a second. And she just walks, putting a body in between him and her, and just walks up around Nunu and Kevin and just sits down near the edge and also just kind of looks out. And you can see her like reach down, grabbing at what seems to be a chain that you may not have recognized before because of all the battling. And she pushes the robe aside and just grabs onto her chain and just closes her eyes, and the wind just blows through her hair as she's just sitting, eyes closed, facing out towards the ocean.
I'm gonna see Rhea look at Silas, and I'm gonna go up to her.
Okay.
I'm gonna put my arm around her and whisper into her ear, "You're not that type of woman. You're not a gold digger."
We're off the rails. We're off the rails, boys. The fucking rails. Oh,
I
fuck.
want this session to end.
Woo!
And I'm just gonna go to the corner, take out my shield, and hold it up like a baby, like I'm holding it like this.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna look at it.
He went and
Like a
whispered
baby?
into
Who holds babies like this?
When you're
Sometimes
throwing
you
them in
hold
the
your
air.
child, yeah. Clearly, no one's ever done that to you.
You know, when you're on Pride Rock and you're presenting your child to the animal kingdom.
That's exactly it.
I'm gonna approach Silas.
Okay.
You don't have to make that sound every time you move.
Yes, I do.
Nope.
Yeah, that's gonna be a lot.
Okay, fair. Fine.
I'm in battle. I step up to stab.
Silas, are you sitting down or standing?
Standing.
I'll approach Silas and I'll like tug on one of his pieces of a barrel
I'm still
to get
wearing
his
the
attention.
cultist robe and every.
Yeah, I'll tug
I don't
on
think
the
we ever
robe.
Took it off. Did we?
I'll tug on the robe to get his
Oh
attention.
god, we all have cultist gear and masks on. Oh god.
I've taken my mask off. I took my mask off forever.
I'm gonna take my mask off and just put the hood back. And,
I'm going to take all the cultist gear off and put it in my bag.
Okay.
I'm gonna add myself a gold mask unless I have 9 of them still.
and once I take off the mask, I'll look down to Nunu.
I'll like look up at him. What's the matter, pal?
Oh, I do have 9 gold masks. So.
Everything okay? You?
Just relaxing, just waiting to come up with a plan. It's nice,
You sure?
fresh air.
You
Cool
don't
breeze.
look too relaxed.
I look too relaxed.
I said you don't look too relaxed.
I'm fine.
Do you want to pet Kevin? He won't bite. He won't bite, I promise.
I'll look over to Kevin. And what is Kevin doing?
He constantly has an eye on or around Nunu. So when he hears his name, he kind of like peeks up and like he's got this really long beak, and you can just see like where it comes and like closes out his mouth. You see it like kind of curl, and his mouth opens a little bit, and he like tilts his head like towards you.
I'll say maybe another time. Maybe another time, Nunu.
Yeah. Well, just don't do it out of the blue.
I'll ask you first.
Yeah. And if you're ever worried, just ask Yoll. Yoll's been around him enough to know. And I'll bid Silas adieu and head back to Kevin. As I walk back, I'll nod to Yoll. Just a friendly nod. You know, the guy nod to.
Nooners, what's up? I would offer you some of this, but I don't want you to get your fucking poison slobber all over it.
No, it's totally. Thanks.
Waterfall?
Yeah.
I'll hold it over you.
Oh, I'll just.
He's got a pretty big maw, considering.
Just a little splash.
And it is delicious. It is like surprisingly not the stuff that you're used to having Yoll drink either. It is really good, high end stuff.
My eyes will like roll back. Oh, that's the shit right there, Yoll. Where did you get this? And where can I get some?
I'm not sure that I would be the most welcome to return, but there's a pub on the other side of town that maybe you'll go to.
Oh. Well, that shit was bussin'.
Last time I was there, I left a bit of a mess.
What kind of mess are you talking about? Like, why don't you just cast? People didn't clean it up? Did you knock a few drinks
Just
over?
cast prestidigitation. I mean, you spent a bunch of time in the dungeons of the villa. You ever heard anyone talk about Amric?
DM?
I'm stopping that. Sorry, there was music playing that from Foundry. Ever heard of Amric? Is what you asked him? No, you wouldn't know who that is.
Yeah, Yoll can't say the name does not sound familiar whatsoever.
Well, Amric is a Vanthampur. Was a Vanthampur. And we
Was, as
sort
in-
of kind of smeared his blood all over that bar.
Yeah. You ruined a bar. Yoll. You ruined a bar.
The bar was circumstantial.
Oh. Did you at least help clean it up?
Yeah, of course.
Well, I'm sure if you help clean it up, I'm sure they'll welcome you back.
Just maybe not with the openest arms that people you normally do.
Is it a shady place? What'd you say?
I mean, it's literally called the Low Lantern, so yeah.
Do I recognize the low lantern?
Yeah, you would know. Vaguely. I wouldn't say that you had been there, but you know of its existence.
The low lantern isn't that a ship? It's a bar and a ship, right?
Yep.
Oh. Besides you ruining it, before you ruined it, was it any good?
I'd only been there the one time. And, you know, I don't like to piss where I sleep, if you know what I'm saying.
I do. Well, lucky for us grungs, we do like to piss where we sleep, so. Because we piss in the water that we're sleeping in.
Yeah, got it. Thank you. Understood.
Yeah.
Got a little bit of warmth in there, you know?
Okay, I guess everyone's lost. But anyways,
What do you
we'll
mean?
walk over to
What
Gantash
do you mean?
and ask him what priorities do we have with the box, the puzzle box. That's a priority.
It's a great question, Buru. The box, I'll have to figure out, see what I can learn about the box. But I was thinking we kill two birds with one stone. And head to Candlekeep. Falster, before he died, talked about Silvaria. She's an expert on things like this, particularly with the infernal. And considering that Baldur's Gate is next, we need an expert desperately. Now, that's why I want everyone to hold on to a book, as that's our ticket into Candlekeep.
That's why.
Do I know what Candlekeep is?
100%. You had been there to. I think we actually had already talked about this. You would have been there a couple of times to set up shop, actually.
Okay.
So, and what you were selling your specific goods there for was like book bindings.
Well, Mr. Gray, we might have a few connections for you, sir.
Well, Nunu, I was born there.
Where are you?
So I have a few connections myself. My parents live there. My parents still live there. Actually, no, they're dead. My parents are dead, but they live there. And then so did I. They died there. May they rest in peace.
They didn't get out much, did they?
When you're a candle keeper, you don't.
And what are you doing here?
I left to pursue knowledge of this world. The knowledge of Candlekeep was not enough for me. So I headed to Elturel and studied under... And I look down at the ground and say, Bavius Krieg.
I'm gonna take out Badge of the Flaming Fist, like this. I'm gonna look to Yoll. Hey, Yoll, like, you still need this?
Do you need it or do I need it?
Do we still need this?
I'm just going to give you, Yoll, at least some background on this. So those badges are not just like handed out. And even though, so harkening back to literally session 1, even though adventurers are typically like forcefully conscripted into doing work for the Flaming Fist, The badge would need to be returned after the job is complete.
Okay.
Give it to me. I'll take care of it.
At the sound of that, Gantash just
Yeah. I'm just gonna flick it to him.
I'm gonna put them all in the little pouch that I found that platinum in the room upstairs.
Okay.
before we leave though.
Mr.
Oh,
Gray.
sorry.
Oh,
Yeah,
no, go ahead.
Before we leave for Candlekeep, I'd like to visit the Temple of Torm. They should evacuate the city. And I'd urge you that any one of your loved ones should find shelter elsewhere. We know what's coming.
Well,
Maybe someone should warn Sama. It's what Roger would have wanted.
I agree.
God, what am I missing here?
What?
Baldur's Gate is next. To sink into a fucking hole.
I'm gonna look to my shield, and talk to it, and ask it, did we not stop Baldur's Gate from going under?
Into the RP. Here we go. You gotta swole up.
What are you saying? Let me think about that for a sec. It just says if Zariel has a plan set in motion, then that plan will be carried out with or without that woman.
All right. And I'm just gonna look at Gantash and be like, "Yep, probably evacuate the city."
That's why I say warn your loved ones. And once we're ready to go, we can depart for Candlekeep.
who is this Roger and Sama you guys are speaking?
You know about Roger. We told you about Roger.
Oh yeah, I do know Roger and Sama.
You also saw Roger's dead body. Sama was a friend of Roger's.
And Roger was a friend of yours.
Yes.
But you left his body to stay down in the dungeon.
And I'm just gonna go down to his level, my big Minotaur head, Nunu. Yoll keeps a piece of him with us. Stop asking about our friend. He's gone.
We're not forgotten, it seems. Well, we've looks like we have some stops to make. Team.
Yes.
Well,
Where do we meet back?
are we separating?
Oh,
Meet at my place at sundown. Because like 3 o'clock, right?
Should we prepare carriage accommodations for the journey to Candlekeep?
I will go to Zaj. Gantash, you go to the temple, and if you have some time, work out accommodations. Buru, what do you need to get done? Are there people you need to warn?
Not allowed in the church, so I'm not sure. I'm thinking about it.
Well, somebody needs to go to Sama.
Why don't
Where's
you?
Because I have to go to Zaj and the Elf Song Tavern.
Where's Sana?
Well,
Sama,
It's on the map.
in Sama's tinkering on the map.
Yoll, you have piece of
I'm
his friend. It would make most sense for you to hand it off to somebody else to bring to some.
I'm
I
not
can-
giving this to anybody.
I can go to Sama. I'm planning on stopping in the upper city for something. Quick shopping trip.
Buru, if you want to join me, I'd be happy to have you.
DM question.
Mm-hmm.
I was trying to look at my notes for that chick that we left to die in that cell. She didn't give us any info about her family.
Not a whole lot, no.
Yeah, we have the exact name of her patriarch. The Winds.
Oh.
Hyuns.
Oh,
Ugh.
yeah, okay, I do see that. Fuck.
Yeah.
And we do know the crypt where the shield was kept is in Baldur's
Well,
Gate.
we don't know exactly where the crypt is. We just know that
We
there's a
don't know what it
crypt.
is.
Yeah, we just know that there's a crypt.
I guess I will head to some traders I know here. Warn them to get out of here. Set up shop elsewhere. Or
The
Profit
Winds are
off-
the Hoons. What the fuck? Sorry.
profit off the pending doom and make a few bucks.
I'll pretend I didn't hear that.
Well, Mr. Gray, with all due respect, gotta make a coin when you can. Don't take advantage of the situation. That's money not in your pocket.
Poem believes in self-sacrifice. We don't look for profits.
Well, I'm quite the opposite. Joaquin, you do.
Okay, guys, I'm gonna get going.
All right, Yoll. See you at your place, sundown.
And as he
Everybody,
says,
give me your
sundown-
badges.
I'll hand
Oh, yeah.
you my badge.
You remember when Nunu says sundown, you realize, oh, that 48 hours is getting real close. So, give me a rundown again. Where is everybody going?
Yoll is going, to a couple places, but Basilisk Gate first.
Okay. Okay, so Yoll to...
Don't forget about your blacksmith stuff, Yoll.
Yeah, that's the next place, and then I'm gonna go to Elf Song before I go back to Yoll's.
Okay, where is Silas going?
The upper city to find kind of like the same store that I found near or in the lower city for where I traded my bag.
Yeah,
Trying to find one of those up in the upper city.
like a magic shop.
Yeah.
Okay.
And also then going to Sama's and then going to that magic shop in the lower city as well.
You want these books, kid? I got these books for you.
Okay, where is Gantash going?
I am going to the Temple of Torm, and that's it. And I'm going to Yoll's.
And then where is Nunu going?
You have to make travel accommodations too.
Oh,
Outer
yeah,
ci-
sorry.
The outer city to visit the traveling merchants.
I'm also going to...
I'm going to assume that I know.
Okay.
I'm also going to go, for accommodations, horse carriage type shit.
Okay, and where is Buru going?
I have a question. So the Winds or the Hoons, I have Hoons, Hunes. I can't say that right. Hoons. Where is their
Upper
house?
city.
Yeah, you would just know that it's in the upper city.
That's where I'm going.
We'll
Okay.
take along.
Now you don't know
I guess
exactly
I'll
where
go
it
with
is.
Silas. Yeah.
Two best buddies.
Yeah, you wouldn't be able to pinpoint where it is, but
I'll have to ask around. I'll go with Silas then.
okay.
Yeah, technically, I'll be going.
again.
I'll be going with Yoll, the bat to the gate, since he's going to see Buddy.
Okay. Okay, so we're gonna do some of this here. So let me bring us back in here. Okay, so let's. Do you want me to? Does anyone particularly want to go first? Do you want to not go first, or I can just have you roll and we'll go with that.
Let's roll. I think it's fun to roll, unless somebody has that somebody else wants, unless somebody wants to go first.
Yeah, if you genuinely want to go, there's no harm either way.
Not overly fussed.
Leave it to the heart of the cards.
Okay, let's let her rip.
How are we doing it?
What are we rolling?
Just roll a d20. Silas is not going first.
I'm not going first, brother.
Well, actually, you're going to be with
I'll
Buru,
be with,
so,
yeah.
so we're going to maybe
Add our numbers.
Sorry, Buru. Oh, there you go. 11. Look at that.
take the higher of the two.
I got 18.
Okay.
18. Okay, so Nunu is up.
So the person with like the least amount to do.
Yeah, the least.
The least interesting path. No, technically, I'm traveling with Yoll to the Basilisk Gate,
Oh, fair
and then
enough.
separating. Since
Where is Yoll?
he's going there anyways,
Yeah.
I thought it'd make more sense to travel.
Okay, and Rhea is going to opt to. She's actually just going to opt to stay on the cliff a little bit longer. She's going to let you guys go on without her. So Silas, Buru, Gantash. Where do we got you? Okay, so you guys actually kind of all can travel as a pack for the most part, and then you split off to do your own thing. Nunu, I just realized something. The city right now has been in lockdown.
Yeah.
So you're gonna. I guess I should have caught that. So you're gonna come into a bit of conflict.
Okay, so would it be like? Would I know any of the merchants' docks then? Possibly. That way, you don't like unless you're okay with dealing with like me trying to get out, because I have to deal with getting back in as well.
Yeah. So like, this is what I'll say. I'll see you. You make your way to the gate, and you can see that it is very, very locked down. In fact, I mean, when you came this way, when you came to Baldur's Gate, you were found on the outside, and you would have seen that that there were just piles of people trying to get in, and they were all being denied as forcefully as possible. So when you find your way back, it's a lot less chaotic, but there are like 14 guards at a gate that would typically only have 2. And they are totally locked down on the outside of the gate, where you would typically see like carts and traveling merchants, and you would see this, sprawling, a little bit spread out area of these homes. You can actually see there's like tents set up and just bedrolls strewn about. There's like food being eaten by various groups of people. There are hundreds, there are actually thousands, I should say, of people now just gathered here, making this kind of makeshift living space on the other side of the gate that you can see.
So
Can't hear you.
Yeah, you got muted.
yeah, sorry, I had to adjust my mic. My dog was barking upstairs. How tall are the walls? Like, in theory, could I just fly over?
You could, yeah, oh yeah, you could. I mean, you could definitely fly. You could fly over any wall, really.
Okay, so then what I'll do is I'll drop Sir Slobberchop off at Yoll's, and I will fly over the gate.
Okay.
Then I think that I'm hoping it's gonna avoid some conflict.
Yeah. So, I mean, you would have to go pretty high up just to make sure to avoid the gaze of the guards that are on the kind of turrets of the wall, and you're able to fly yourself out a little bit and make your way into this again, sprawling area where you would typically find tons and tons of merchants. Interspersed now is just like they've made a living quarter out of basically everything, but you can still see some of the staples of the area, like the different vendors and carts and things like that set up. Just not very active. They're more providing support, it looks like, for what's going on now.
Okay. For a book merchant of sorts, or a librarian, or someone that would deal with books, I guess is the best way.
Let's use the bathroom.
Kind of put it.
Sure. So you would know somebody.
Or if there's other grungs there, possibly, probably.
Yeah. So you would know. Give me 1 sec. So there is a building that is out there that is actually like an old used bookstore. It's got like sandstone. It's a sandstone building. It's very slender, but it's deceptively long. So you do know that there's an old bookstore in there, and it's called Tears in Heaven, but Tyr is spelled Tyr, like the god.
Okay.
Is that where you're headed?
Yes, sir. Sorry, I'm just writing.
And when you get there, so you pop in, and there is a friendly face, somebody that you actually know, named Erthanel. Erthanel. And it is a halfling, very, very scraggly beard, much older gentleman, kind of like a scraggly salt and pepper beard, salt and pepper hair slicked back into a little ponytail, and just wears very drab gray, kind of loose hanging fitting clothing, even for a halfling. And when you walk in, he just is kind of at his desk, just like flipping through a book. And he hears the door open and close, and he just says, "Oh, take a look around. Whatever you need, I'm sure we have it."
Arth, it's me, Nunu.
And he like looks up and he kind of squints and almost like puts his hand up to like block a sun that isn't there, and he just says, "Nunu, what are you doing here?"
It's a long story. Short end of it, got kidnapped, threw in a dungeon. The group of misfits saved me. Traveling with them now. We're heading to Candlekeep because, well, we learned Baldur's Gate is going to be destroyed. I'm sure you heard about Elturel.
Well, it's hard not to. And he actually like points off, which is with like motions over to the corner of his store, and you can see there's just somebody like sleeping on the ground next to his bookshelves. He says, "I've been housing this one for a few days now."
Yeah, well, the same fate that fell upon Elturel is going to fall upon Baldur's Gate very soon.
And he just kind of like rolls his eyes and says, "Oh, I've heard that one before." "I don't think so, Nunu. I don't think there's much value in the souls in this city."
Well, that makes two of us, but still, gotta warn somebody. Can be anybody. Well, that's gonna be from space.
Yeah, well, whatever cleanses your soul of any guilt, consider me warned.
Perfect. But I did come here for business as well.
Oh, you buying some books?
Possible. But I'm here to sell some first. Found something from while they busted me out of that dungeon. Found some trinkets. You might. And I'll open my bag and show him the bag, and I don't want to grab them, and don't want to grab them. You know, you obviously know who I am and what I have, so why don't you take a look at these? See what you think.
And you give him the books?
Yeah, I'll show him the book.
Okay.
Not all of them. Like, I'll show him all the books.
Okay. And he kind of like looks very surprised, and he just says, "Oh, you've been collecting some fine literature."
Yeah, in my travel.
Let me see one up close.
Okay.
And he like reaches out and grabs the book and puts it on his little table, and he just starts flipping through. Says, "This is in impeccable condition. You're looking to sell these?"
Yes, sir.
Well, Nunu, I won't beat around the bush. Things have been a little difficult. I can pay you 20 gold for this book.
Yeah, Arth, we've known each other a while. I know you can do better.
Roll a persuasion check.
Baby. Whoops. What is my persuasion? Oh, okay. That is a 4 plus 2. Shit.
Says, "No, Nunu. Times really have been rough. And I don't think I can do better than 20.
Well, guess I'll just have to take it somewhere else then.
Now, DM, question to you. Are you bluffing?
No,
Okay.
I genuinely will take. Fuck this.
Okay, then I'll let you roll one more persuasion check.
It's an 11. 9 plus.
He just says, No.
Name's Nunu.
Good one. Fine. I'll pay you what they're worth. 25 gold, but you have to sell me. I can't just take one.
How many do you want? All of
How
them?
many? Sure.
DM question.
Yep.
What other merchants are there here?
I mean, there's a ton of them. These aren't super high-end merchants, so like you're pretty well aware that you're getting pretty well near the cap of what this guy is going to be carrying on him in terms of coin.
Yep.
But he's going to be like the only full-fledged book guy in this area.
I'm not talking about books. I'm talking like will I find like a blacksmith or like a leatherwork?
You're not going to find the highest quality blacksmith, but they definitely exist out on the outskirts. This is like the lower of the lower city.
Yeah. Like I said, this is all traveling. I'm looking for traveling.
Yeah.
Look at Earth. Yeah, well, I'll sell you 3.
Oh, such a tease. 3 it is. You'll take 70 gold?
Last I checked, 25 plus 25 is 75. Trying to rip me off here?
No.
Do you really want to test me right now? I can get Kevin in here.
Such a stickler. Okay, 75. And he like reaches down underneath his little table and pulls out a bag, starts counting out coin, and very quickly with a practiced hand gets out 75 gold, just pushes it across the table.
Good.
These are lovely.
Yes. I will I'll grab the gold first.
Mm-hmm.
And then I want to purposely just grab and put my grubby little hands on all the book.
Well, I guess I'll wait for that to dry. I
Welcome.
appreciate that.
This is the last time I think you and I will be doing this.
Oh, yes, because Baldur's Gate is going to be ripped from the planet, I'm sure.
Well, Earth, pleasure doing business with you. In the past, today, heed my advice if you want. Obviously, you're not going to, but you said my piece. Then I'll just turn around.
Yes, you leave with a clear conscience, Nunu. I am warned. And he, like, you can see he, like, with, like, one finger on a corner that you didn't touch, he, like, pushes all the books closer to the edge of his table. Have a good one, Nunu. Enjoy not being ripped off the planet or whatever.
Is there something for me to knock over as I walk out? It's like a chair or something.
No, there's just, like, solid bookshelves.
Okay, I'll just throw a few books on the ground.
Okay. Okay.
Then walk out.
Okay. Fair
And
enough.
I want to head to a Fletcher. Is there one nearby?
A Fletcher?
Yes.
Yeah, there's some like weapon merchants. It's pretty bare. Like they would have like one of those open kind of booths almost.
Yeah.
Pretty bare stock, but you're able to pinpoint a decent amount of arrows in a couple of them.
No, that's exactly what I was looking for. As also looking for, I guess not a bow, because I have to get one that's shaped like that's size for me. Great. Yeah, I'll just go to. So they just sell arrows. There's nothing special about arrows or anything like that.
No, nothing crazy.
Well, that's all. Then.
Okay. You want to just buy the arrows?
Yeah, I'll buy. How much is a stock usually?
Give me 1 sec. Just gonna make sure I got this right. Seriously? I would let you buy 100 of them for 2 silver. So whatever ratio you can get off of that.
Oh fuck yeah, baby! Do that then. Okay, so break down 1 gold to 10 silver and pay whoever.
Yep. I'll say you have to like make it through a couple of different carts to get your 100, but you sparse it out and you're able to get what you need.
Cool. All right, and then I will hop back on Kevin and fly to Yoll's, and that is it for Nunu.
Okay. Jesus Christ. I finally found the actual cost. It's way fucking more than that.
I figured 100 fucking arrows for 2 silver. That's fucking like that's.
Okay, I actually have to retcon this because
yes,
it's so significant.
Do. Yes, please.
It would be 5 gold for 100 arrows. So you can ratio that down as you'd like. You don't need to buy 100.
No, I want to buy 100. Okay. I mean, I'm set for the fucking campaign, baby.
Yeah. Okay, that's fair. Okay, so you buy your 100 arrows, 5 gold. Sorry about that. Okay, so next on my list here, so you find your way back to Yoll's. Next on my list is who? Is Gantash? 11? Is 11 the next highest?
11 and then 10 and then 3 and then 1.
Okay. We're probably not going to make it through everybody tonight, but let's at least do some Gantashy stuff. Okay, so Gantash, you're going straight to the Torm Temple?
I wanted, like, noticing Rhea stayed behind. I wanted to lag behind and talk to her really quick.
Okay. So she just, again, is just sitting on the coast, just kind of like looking out, kind of like kicked back on her hands, just looking out to the ocean.
I know what happened in there is tough to hear. It's tough on me too. But Torm will watch over us. I know he will.
I know that too, Gantash. I'm just wondering if it's enough anymore.
Don't let the light inside you go dark. You're stronger than you know.
She just kind of nods her head and... Yeah. Maybe I am. Maybe I can't climb a rope sometimes, though.
He'll chuckle. Hey, I volunteered to go first, and look what happened to me.
That's true. You almost died the stinkiest death.
Yes, and then where would we be? Anyways, I'm heading to the temple. But if you ever need someone with a little bit of light, you can always count on me, Rhea.
And she kind of like, almost like relieved. She just turns back to you and just, I know that, Gantash. Just don't get corrupted. I put my faith in clearly the wrong people, and there'd be no coming back from you being corrupted.
My heart is set on saving the people of Elturel. I care more for that than anything in the world.
Me too.
And he'll nod and just slowly sulk away to the temple.
Okay. Okay. So you get there, and you walk up to the door, and before you knock, you can hear a little bit of commotion, mostly just the noise of like kind of loudly, like a little bit more raucous than it was before. They're not quite being as stealthy. There's just a lot of like chatter inside.
I'll knock on the door.
It takes a little bit longer, but like because like the noise kind of dies down, and you hear like shushing and the noise just kind of dies down, and you see the door kind of creaks open a little bit, and you can see Kai is there, and he's the one opening the door this time, and he like kind of hurries you inside, like calls you, and he like closes the door right behind you. And he says, he just kind of like, you can see everybody's like, they're not quite as relaxed. Like there's still people strewn about everywhere. And he like hurries you up to basically like the center of the room. And everybody's like eyes on everybody now, where before it was like they were all kind of chilling out, doing their thing. Like you were able to just have conversations amongst the chatter and nobody was really paying attention. But everybody's like kind of quiet, but still like whispering to each other, like, you know, watching you come in. And Kai just says, he's a little bit hushed. He says, we've run into some commotion around here. We don't know how much longer we can stay here.
What's wrong?
Last night, we started noticing that there were people walking around on the outside of the building. These cloaked men and women, and they were just walking circles around the building. There's maybe 3, 4, or 5 of them. We couldn't really keep track. And they came close to the door a couple of times. We all tried to stay very quiet. we're just a little bit rattled trying to figure out what we should do.
There are some more important matters than that, Kai. I have some bad news. Can we talk in private?
And he like kind of looks around the room and he's just still like trying to stay hushed, but like still like but addressing the room. Everyone, about your business.
Is Baruch there?
Yeah, Baruch is just kind of in amongst the crowd. And he like Kai like kind of pulls you to the back, and there's this like very small, it's almost like almost like the size of like a confession box, and he just like pulls you into the little room. And he says sorry about the nerves. We're not sure what that was or why it was happening, but clearly we're being targeted.
Yes. Unfortunately, I have to unload more onto you, Kai.
Yes?
I'm here to warn you. I've found Krieg.
And he just kind of like pauses and looks out of the room. He's here in Baldur's Gate.
Gantash takes a deep sigh. He's dead.
And just this, like he just freezes. It's like he stops breathing.
He sold out the people of Elturel. He caused the descent.
And you can see like his like whole like chin and his jaw is like trembling, and he like catches himself and he like grabs onto his face to like keep himself in check.
I couldn't believe it myself. Put our faith in him. Put our faith in Tom, and now we only have that.
And like you can see he's like, you know, just shaking, kind of like taking in what you're saying. How did you find that out? If he's dead? How do you know for sure? Are you certain?
Yes.
That he did these things, Gantash?
I don't think you'd believe me if I told you how I knew, but I do. And if there's anyone that can corroborate with me, it's Rhea Mantelmorn. She was with me.
And is there anything else you need to tell me?
It gets worse, Kai.
It's worse than...
You need to evacuate the city. Baldur's Gate is next on the hit list.
Do you understand what it took to get into the city?
I know, Kai. Believe me, I know. But do you want to be dragged down? I'm working on Elturel. I will get it back if it costs me my life. And it may very well cost me my life. But right now, my priority is to the people of Torm above ground. You are my people. You need to leave. I won't have any more blood on my hands.
And he's like, just processing, like just kind of stunned, like this is just a ton. He just says, the leader for all followers of Torm is dead. And he, confessed to you that he was not just not who he said he was, but he was the antithesis of what he said he was. And he doomed all of his people.
He did this as a deal with Zariel.
And he just kind of like covers his mouth and his hand starts shaking. He says, Zariel. She's coming for mortals now. She's collecting our souls.
I'm gonna put both my hands on Kai. Kai, I know this is a lot to take in, but we have to remember the light inside us. Torm will guide the way, I promise. I believe it still, even despite all I've heard, even despite the future unknown. The light is there. I believe, and so can you.
I don't know what to believe, Gantash. Make a persuasion check.
5 + 4.
5 + 4. I don't know what to believe, Gantash. And he's just like shaking, and you know what Zariel was capable of when she was still a celestial. But now I've heard she runs all of Avernus.
Kai, look at me.
And he like looks up slowly, like he's like just shaking. His eyes are red, like he looks like he's about to like just have a mental breakdown.
I'm coming for her head.
And he just like kind of furrows his brow and like, you won't have a choice.
If there's someone to believe in me. If I have to go down there myself to save the people of Elturel, I will do whatever it takes. If I fail, I will die trying. That's how much you all mean to me. Torm, the people, the community, Elturel, the children. Your mic.
Are we good?
You're good?
Yes?
Yeah, you're good.
Yep.
Okay. I suppose I don't have a choice. It's... everything else is gone. All our friends, our family. The land that we lived on. And now, our leaders. And he just like looks up to you. He says, you have to be the leader now. You understand that?
Take a sigh. I look down. I will do what I can for the followers of Torm.
Well, do what you must, and I'll arrange a ship or a cart to leave.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Is there a Temple of Torm in Candlekeep?
There are like because it's such a concentrated, like small
Yeah.
city, it's still like pretty intense. Like it's very packed in. You're not likely to find a full temple, but what you will find are Jesus Christ, I can't think of the word.
Shrines.
Thank you very much. There are shrines, individual shrines to like various gods. Covers all of them.
My party and I, in order to find out what's next, how do we take care of all these problems? We're going to Candlekeep. Maybe there's a way to find refuge there. Maybe. I don't know. Take these with you. And if anybody gives you trouble, these might help. Whether it's the cloaked figures or your ticket into Candle's Keep. And I'll give him $3.
Okay. And he like is like kind of barely even looking at them. He says, "Thank you, Gantash, but you have to look out for yourself now in order to look out for us. So stay safe, and we will all pray that Torm watches over you every minute of every day."
Let's hang our head and pray. And I just want to like sit there silently for like a couple minutes with him.
Yeah. And he like, when you say that, he like kind of like quickly drops his head and he like grabs the back of your neck, and that's like he just kind of like prays with you in that way. And his like shaking kind of subsides over several minutes, and after a while he like kind of looks up at you and he says, "You might be right, and Torm may get us out of this."
Torm is the god of courage. That's what we need right now, more than ever. I'll pray for you on my journeys. If there's any way to send me a letter on where you guys plan to go, let me know, so I can then rejoin the people of Elturel once I'm done.
I'll find a way to send message to Candlekeep. You can go there.
Thank you,
after
Kai.
everything. I will. I'll use what money we have left to try to arrange for a ship. And I don't know where we'll go. Maybe we'll just live on the ocean for a few days and figure it out from there.
Be safe. Bye.
Be safe. And he like holds up his hand.
And I guess as I start leaving, I want to have a really slow pace and just hold out my hand, and like as I walk, like under my breath, but kind of like loud enough for people to hear, just keep repeating like, "May Torm watch over you," and just like look at everybody, and like as I kind of walk through, like I want to acknowledge every single person in the church and try to give them a prayer.
Okay. And they all kind of like, again, as you come out, like they all just kind of like gaze at you very slowly and like very hesitantly. Like a few of them start like raising their heads as you raise your hand, and they just like slowly put up their hand. And by the end of it, you just kind of are in this room of this wave of just everybody raising their hand just kind of washes over. And then you just are standing there in a room of hundreds of people just holding up their hand, totally silent. And you look back and you see that Kai is still in the booth, just head down in contemplation, not even seeing outside of this little room he's in, just like looking forward solemnly as you make your exit out of the building. And then I think, if I'm being honest, that might be, because we've got a lot more stuff, that might be a good spot to call it. I don't know how you guys feel about that. Is that okay?
Yeah, it's good because the other stuff is going to be heavy.
Yeah, there's
a lot of RP, I think, for the others.
Yeah, I actually figured that worked out great because it just so happened that might have been the two most condensed things. So that's good.
totally okay to do this next session, but I still need to go to like a shop to get horses and shit.
Yeah, so I'll be totally honest. What I'm going to do is I'm probably going to bounce around and then bounce back to you.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay. So yeah, we'll call it there. I think that's pretty good. Good shit.
Until next week.
Yeah.